Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Check swing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau.
Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over Teron Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Once again, we have basketball content here on your Thursday night. Hope everybody smashes that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Appreciate it. Welcome to Mardi Gras Thursday here on the channel. We are in the Big Easy in Louisiana, down in New Orleans, here in the Smoothie King Center, home of the New Orleans Pelicans. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Portland Trail Blazers against the New Orleans Pelicans coming up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Brandon, I see you guys. Hit that like. Shout out to Ryan. What's going on, man? I know there's been a lot of NBA drama going on. I was supposed to do the Suns and the Timberwolves last night, but had to do some stuff. So, I had to continue to study and stuff. So I decided to do this game tonight, man. And there's Devontae Graham getting ready for this. The Pelicans coming in at 6-5. Blazers at a surprising 8-3 start right now on the season. Chauncey Billups has got these boys playing hard, playing tough. They are doing an unbelievable job. Shout out to TJ Gaming in the building, guys. Continue to hit that like button as you guys come in. We got a nice game for you tonight. He says, hey, Louis, should the Lakers make a trade? If so, who do they trade? The question is, who do you think needs to be traded? Because there's a few guys who we could say that they could get traded, but it's like, what can the Lakers really do? The only real things that they have is those two picks. I remember that I put I put a trade proposal on my community post. Now, I wouldn't personally make that deal unless if I was a team like the Brooklyn Nets. But the problem is, quite honestly, can you really make that deal? The Lakers only have those two future picks for 2027 and 2029. They can't tank because their 2023 pick goes to the Pelicans anyway. So they gave that up to get Anthony Davis. So that's what really hurts, at the expense of winning a championship. But sorry, that's Tom Jones in the back. No, not Tom Jones. I'm sorry. That's I forget the name of that artist, man, but they play that song so much. I don't know. But right now, it says that the Pelicans, if they got no injured players, while the Blazers have 4 guys out. There's Yusuf Nurkic is out tonight. Damian Lillard is out. He's supposed to be out for still a couple of weeks. Shaedon Sharpe is out, and Keon Johnson for the Trailblazers are out. Pelicans, they apparently have no injured players. So everybody should be good to go. Game, I think, is supposed to start at around maybe 8:05 Eastern time, I'm guessing. But yeah, the Lakers they're in a tough bind because Russell Westbrook is playing well, but who's going to take a chance on him this season unless if there's a team that's really crazy out there to take a chance on him. But the thing is, his contract expires this year, which is why I think teams might not make the move right now, and they'll probably wait till free agency. And the thing is, look, with Russ playing like this coming off the bench, people are looking at Russ that maybe we could add him to the 6th man. The only thing is, you got to be careful with that because Russell Westbrook could look like, well, it shows you I still got value, so maybe I should start. So that's kind of the conundrum you have with Russell Westbrook. Anthony Davis, quite honestly, Anthony Davis, I mean, what does he really do? Ever since the bubble title, he has never been the same. It looks like he not only does he get injured a lot, and he's been injury prone since his days in New Orleans, but I just feel like he's just not motivated to play. This season, he's played well in the first half and then disappears in the second half. He lets guys drive right by him. They take it to him physically. He can't play the 5 position. You need a legitimate center in the starting lineup so that Anthony Davis is able to play the 4, but that's not the case. The Lakers don't really have a center. And quite honestly, think about this. They have 6 players on the team that are with Clutch Sports. Like, if you're going to sit here and tell me that you don't think LeBron has any influence on this roster, then you must be out of your mind because six players, that's a lot. 6 players, that's a lot. That's almost 50% of your roster that's on Clutch Sports. That's crazy. The Lakers are trying to get Bradley Beal, but they've been trying to get Bradley Beal for years. I mean, and the thing is Bradley, I don't know if he has a no trade clause, but I know Bradley does not want to leave. He doesn't want to leave Washington, so I just don't know how this is going to work. And quite honestly, Bradley Beal, yeah, he scores the basketball. He's improved his offensive game. There's my man Herbert Jones. What a talent that kid is. But the problem is that I'm sorry, but Bradley Beal's not a defender. He doesn't play defense. And it's like Bradley Beal can score the basketball, but the thing is the Lakers lack shooting. And it's like Bradley Beal, he can get hot, but there could be times where he can struggle too. I mean, he'll give them consistent scoring, which is, that's big, but I just got to see what to do because this Laker team is just in a conundrum. I don't know what they're going to do. Quite honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, TJ. I actually wouldn't trade for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. People are looking at those two guys like if they're game changers, and I just don't see it because you need consistency. And Buddy Hield, yeah, he can shoot the three-pointer, but the thing is he takes a lot of unconscious shots. And we saw what he was in Sacramento, and, he was okay. And then he got relegated to the bench when he was playing with Luke Walton, so that didn't work. Yeah, he's playing well, don't get me wrong. Miles Turner hasn't lived up to his potential, and the thing is, he really spaces the floor. He's not a guy that you can he can block shots, don't get me wrong, but the thing is he's going to be trying to be able to – why isn't Utah tanking? I don't know. They're actually playing really well. And another thing is that the Lakers should not be trying to trade Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal's still making a lot of money, so he doesn't want to leave because of that. Your commentators for tonight's game in terms of this is the Pelicans broadcast, so this is Antonio Daniels and Joel Myers.
Go back to the Laker game. The Lakers and LeBron James did an excellent job on him in the first half, and he made an adjustment and killed in the second half. And it was the same thing against the Chicago Bulls. They did a really good job of taking the ball out of his hands for three quarters.
We're listening to the Pelicans broadcast.
Man, what P.I. did yesterday in the last
look at Taylor Horton Tucker. He's balling with Utah.
5 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from the foul line.
Shout out to Anthony L. What's going on, bro? Anthony L. I got your email. I totally forgot to check your email. I'm sorry. I checked the email. I just forgot to hit you back up, but I did see your email.
They're 5-1 on the road. They just won last night in Charlotte. A couple of days before that, without Dame and without Anthony Simons, they won in Phoenix by 3. So they've got a lot of good things going for them. Now, Dame's not going to play tonight, but I just talked about an exceptional young talent, and he is really a good shooter. He likes to take the 3, Anthony Simons.
So they gave him, $100 million? And he is showing why they gave him $100 million. We talk about obviously
Anthony Simons is a real good player.
Yeah,
30 points against the Rockets, 7 3-pointers.
Understand that they financially backed him, and now he's backing it up. He's averaging career highs in points, rebounds, assists, field goal percentage, and minutes. So right now, with that $100 million contract, he is showing that he is worth every penny and a great matchup next to Damian Lillard.
Well, AD,
I can't wait to see this Pelicans team in action, though. It's going to be fire.
She'll have the story when we come back.
Smash the like, hit that, subscribe. We'll be back in just a bit. Portland Trail Blazers coming in at 8-3 of the season. Pelicans are 6-5 on the season for both teams. So the national anthem singer is LJ Saint, who's singing the national anthem right there in the Smoothie King Center. Shout out to Ryan. He says he saw Black Panther 2 and he says it was good. Okay. I know some people are not going to want to watch the movie because of the, obviously with Chadwick Boseman dying and, kind of what they're pushing in terms of the movie. I mean, the movie looked good from what I saw in the trailers, but I know people are going to be kind of mixed about it just with how much has transpired in the last, 4 to 5 years. Anthony says, no problem, brother. Yeah, man, we definitely got to. I mean, the crazy part about this whole thing is that this topic with Kyrie Irving is still hot. It's still hot, and it's not going to go away, especially with what guys like Stephen A. Snitch and Shannon Sharp have been doing in the media. They've been blasting Kyrie, and they saw that because it's funny because I got to criticize the Players Association because they didn't say anything. They kind of strategized in terms of making some comments towards Kyrie Irving, and then finally when that happened, that's when the players all of a sudden they came behind Kyrie, and then on top of that, if we honestly are being real, all of a sudden now Shannon Sharp and Stephen A started buck dancing, and then all of a sudden they started changing their tune because they saw that the black community was actually guys in the black community was actually coming behind Kyrie. So because they had been ripping them apart, they called them. I mean, these two guys are on record as calling Kyrie an idiot. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that Kyrie does or says, but I just find it hilarious. And
30 teams, and the Pelicans one, y'all, is straight fire.
Is that my girl?
Everybody. Welcome back to Valley Sports New
Damn,
Orleans.
Jen
I'm
Hale
Jen Hale, and
doing
I am
both roles here.
loving the new city edition for your Pelicans this year. It's a nod to, of course, our favorite holiday, Mardi Gras, but it
Girl, I know
takes
you
it a
love
big
Shannon
step
Sharp.
further than the
Just
previous
admit it.
uniforms
Just
ever
admit it,
did.
Jen Hale.
Take
You
a
love
look, so
Shannon Sharp.
unique and so
You
signature.
love you some
I think
Shannon
it's
Sharp.
the most signature out of any teams in the league, in my opinion.
I feel like Jenny
Take
Taft
the
low-key liked Shannon
next
Sharp too,
level
despite the fact that she
tapping
was
into
married.
that vibe with the deep purple base here. Check out the tape stripes on the neck, letter, and number outlines. They look like stacks of
Well,
beads.
I'm not
Yes.
surprised
And
because
that
CJ
bird
can actually
logo
run a
design
team.
that was on the belt of the
So
previous
he's
uniform,
actually
it's
playing
bigger and
an
bolder
actual
on this
point
one.
guard
It's on the
role.
short, so you can see it
And the
better.
thing is, he's in
It
a
pays
system.
homage to the
See, with the
greatest
Blazers,
free show on earth.
he
Something
was
so
not,
important to
he
our
was,
culture.
or
Take a
with
look.
Terry
Here's when
Stotts,
your
they didn't have a
Pelicans
real
will be
system.
wearing the
That's the thing, though. With Terry Stotts, they didn't have a real system.
You got 7 home dates
He's
to
playing
watch
in a
him,
real
and then
system,
2 road this
and with a
show
good coach
on
and
the
really
road,
good
February
and Willie
13th
Green.
and February 15th, leading up to
Shout out to
Carnival
Dennis in the
Impact
building. He
Tuesday.
said you got that
Pelicans are
gummy
gonna be
worm
the
out your
best looking
system.
team
Oh, a long time
in
ago.
the league. Now they need a win tonight.
I got
versus
that
the Portland
devastation out
Trailblazers.
my system.
Brandon Ingram turned it on last night in the fourth. He says he's ready to do it again.
Man, we
Starters
get to see
tip-off
Zion
next on
and we get
Valley
to see
Sports
Brandon
New
Ingram.
Orleans.
Let's go. There's Herb Jones. All right, as we take a commercial break in just a bit, they're introducing the Pelicans starting lineup right now. Guys, make sure to hit that like. Ryan says, you really think Jay is in jeopardy because of speaking about Kyrie? That depends. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Remember who he works for. But yeah, getting back to what Brandon's saying, I'm not surprised that CJ fit with the Pelicans because CJ had game. It's just the style of the Blazers, to me, they weren't going to go far. If you look at the way the Pelicans are made up, they have a mix of athleticism, they have defenders, they have size, and with all that, that's why CJ McCollum could just come in and play his game. And with Willie Green, they actually have a system. So because they have a system, CJ was able to fit in nicely. And CJ was not taking, he's able to get his points and he's able to pass the ball. So pass the basketball. And this Pelican team it's a scary team, fully healthy. If they could use a couple of more shooters. And I think with a couple of more shooters, this team is definitely a future Western Conference contender. What's up? My man said, no favorite team until LeBron off my team. All right, guys, welcome to Pelicans basketball. We're going to be hearing the Pelicans audio. So this game is about game audio with the commentary right here.
The first matchup between these two teams. Pelicans have had success. Swept the season series.
I want to go see a Pelicans game.
It was a 3-game season set.
Damn, that little kid is lucky, man. He got to take a picture with the Pelican cheerleaders.
Tuesday, Wednesday, what is the day?
I don't know. We've been on the road so long, I have no idea what day.
Starting lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Josh Hart, Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant, Justice Winslow, and Drew Eubanks for the Blazers.
Because he's averaging a lot of rebounds again this year with Simons.
Head coach is Chauncey Billups.
Drew Eubanks.
You know what's interesting? Me and Josh had a superstition last year. He would throw me a piece of gum.
Starting lineup for your New Orleans Pelicans. Brandon Ingram shooting 54% from the three-point line. Crazy. CJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Zion Williamson, and Jonas Valanciunas in the front court.
CJ with Brandon.
What a tall lineup the Pelicans have.
But it's Josh and Nikhil when they came to the game right after they were traded last year. Big-hearted guys. Your local Toyota dealers bringing you AD's key matchup. How's it going to go?
And this is going to be different because they're undermanned.
There's
no Damian Lillard and there's no Yusuf Nurkic. So what you can expect to see a lot of from the Portland Trailblazers team is zone. So for me, it's about the players and how they choose to attack this zone. You won yesterday with only making three-point shots. So how you attack this Portland Trailblazer zone, I think, could be a big difference in the outcome of this game.
Getting ready for the opening tip. And the Pelicans are going to get the ball. Smash a like, hit that subscribe.
And there's your zone.
Right away.
There's your zone.
Those 2-3.
Looks like we got a 3-2 zone.
In the middle.
They give it to Zion in the middle, attacks it, goes up, and he's fouled.
That was a gap in the zone. Huge hole.
And that's a great play because what Zion is doing is he's setting a flare screen and then slipping the flare screen.
That's
So
right.
the guy on the weak side of the floor, who's Anthony Simons, he has a decision to make. He has to go.
Zion's going to go to the
with
free throw line to
CJ
shoot
or
too.
with Zion. He can't guard both. And when Zion gets the ball,
Shout out to Michelle's
one-on-one
daughter.
coverage, we
Appreciate
already
you
know what that
coming
looks
on
like.
through. What's going
Drew
on?
Eubanks, former Oregon State Beaver, with the first foul of the game. And they're not.
Zion misses the free throw.
Eubanks
Eubanks on the foul.
Is not playing against the second consecutive game with an abductor strain. So 15 seconds in, Zion really was something at the free throw line last
Shout out to
night.
Daniel Berry in the building. Appreciate it. Smash a like.
That wasn't the case.
Zion misses both free throws.
He was 7 of 8 at the free throw line last night.
Simons gives it over to Winslow on the left, guarded by Zion on the left wing. Jeremy Grant trying to get post entry. Good ball denied by Brandon Ingram. Simons off the screen, shoots a three-pointer, can't hit. And rebound is off to Valanciunas.
And that's the difference in the improvement of Anthony Simons. Just outside of
All right, here comes CJ McCollum.
He shoots a lot better going to
Gets
his
it over to
left
Ingram.
now.
Ingram sets his feet, shoots a three-pointer, drains it. Pelicans up 3-0 to start.
Incredible in the second half last night. Brandon finished with 22 on 8 of 14.
Right, he was incredible in the last 5 of 6. 5 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from the foul line for 14 points.
Yeah, Herb's going to pick him up full court.
Hart gives the ball over to Winslow. No, that's over to Winslow. Simons off the screen. Winslow fakes it, gives it over to Hart. Hart shoots the three-pointer over Zion, but he can't hit. Eubanks taps it. Offensive rebound for the Blazers. Hart with the hustle. Hart goes up with the left hand, and he scores. 3-2 ball game.
He's one of the tougher guards in the league to guard that way.
CJ McCollum with the basketball, starts to dribble on Simons, passes it over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas hands off over to Zion, curls over to the middle, passes it over to Jones, hits the two-point shot, and Pelicans quickly take a 5-2 lead.
Confused in the NBA in the game this season.
Quick pass over to the left side, over to Josh Hart. Eubanks, hands off.
Respect about what Herb Jones is doing. He's not shooting the three ball very well this season, but he's still very impactful. He's learning to impact the game without that three.
There's Grant. Here's Jeremy Grant. He's got it. Gives it over to Simons. Simons shoots a three. Misses straight away. Can't hit. Rebound over to Brandon Ingram.
With an early lead.
Ingram to McCollum on the pull-up. Misses flat.
CJ struggled last night. He's going up against the team, don't forget, though. That means still a great deal to him.
All right, Jeremy Grant
When you play,
taking it to Brandon Ingram, loses his footing, has to pass it out to Hart, right over to Simons.
A lot of relationships.
Simons dribbles left, tries to go around. Oh, nice pass. Drew the, oh my God, Jeremy Winslow, you got to finish that. And he misses 2 easy layups. Off great penetration by Simons. Brandon Ingram over to McCollum. McCollum draws 3 defenders. Jonas open for 3, drains it. And the Pelicans take an 8-2 lead to start. That was great penetration, but Winslow had to fit. He should have finished that shot. Simons crosses over, goes around. Nice play. Good handoff to Winslow, and this time he finishes off the penetration. So 8-4.
Contracts bring confidence.
Ingram dribbles, flare screen. Valanciunas quickly floats it and can't hit. That was a great pass. Good roll by Valanciunas, but he can't hit. 8:42 remaining in the first quarter. 8-4. Simons hesitation, goes up, pulls up, shoots the shot from the left side, can't hit. Jeremy Grant trying to get the offensive rebound. Good save by Jonas. Here come the Pelicans in transition. Then Zion puts the ball on the floor, goes up, he scores with a grown man move inside with the left hand. And the Pelicans take a 10-40. Excuse me.
From the field.
I'll be checking the comments in just a bit.
4 5 starters on the board.
Eubanks.
CJ is only taking one
Handoff. Grant trying to get open. Grant step through, gives it over to Eubanks, pushes the shot, and puts it in on the little floater from about 8 feet. 10-6.
He knows his role.
Yes, he does.
Here comes Ingram.
He had 10 of his 14 last
Ingram
night.
kicks it out to McCollum. They swing it. Herb Jones puts the ball on the floor on the Euro, but he draws a
That's
foul.
what I mean about him adding other aspects to his offensive game. Last year, that would have been a three-point shot.
Right.
But now his ability to put that ball on the floor, Euro step, and reward himself with a couple free throws.
What an athlete. Look at Zion on that catch. And then puts the ball in the basket. Really nice play.
And you brought it up. Herb coming into the game was what? And I'll give you the exact number. Herb was 2 of 15 on his triples. So he hits his first triple.
Hits his first free throw, 11-6.
But the thing is, even if they don't run out, he still does a really good job at moving without that basketball. You have to account for him regardless.
Oh, his timing on cuts. That's why they've been finding him. He had 17 last night.
With
And
no
I said to
threes.
you, a quiet 17. He was 5 of 9 for the field.
All right. Herb Jones makes both free
This
throws.
is what you know you're always going to get out of him, is this end of the floor.
Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant puts the ball on the floor, gives it over to Simon. Gets ball movement. They give it over to Josh Hart. Open for 3 in the corner, and he drains it 12-9.
We've seen it. Been there.
Pelicans up by 3. Zion quickly brings it up on the left side. Hands it off to Herb Jones, over to Valanciunas at the top, gives it over to Ingram, who throws back up to the middle. Nice roll. Oh, beautiful passing by the Pelicans with the bigs. Ingram to Valanciunas to Zion on the lob. 14-9 Pelicans. And then we got a steal turnover. Pelicans on the break. They got numbers. 5-on-3. Ingram fakes it. Ingram with the left hand. This time this jumping can't finish with the left hand.
Shooting at a high percentage. Now
Winslow takes it all the way to the basket, and he's going to draw the foul.
Right. And the thing is, it was a late call. And you know what I used to always wonder when I played? Why not call it when the foul happens? So
Michelle's
that way,
daughter,
if he
take
makes it,
care.
It's a three-point play.
And one. Right.
As opposed to waiting to see if he's going to make it or not.
There is a McAllister's Deli in NYC, too. That's the crazy part. Karan, what's going on? What's up? Make sure to hit the like button. Here's Winslow. Knocks down the free throw. 14-10.
Gets the first of 2. And there's a 5-time All-Star, an MVP of the 2004 Finals. And when a guy plays at a high level, we talked about Willie, Chauncey Billups, he communicates well.
You know what's interesting, though? Is Chauncey Billups is a great story as to what it looks like.
Winslow makes 1 out of 2. Zion with the B-rail.
Chauncey was almost out the league.
Right.
He got drafted by Boston, didn't work out, then goes to Toronto.
Ingram puts the ball on the floor, shoots the jump shot, can't hit. Rebound, Jeremy Grant.
So you tell players
Simons, Jeremy Grant takes it coast to coast. Nice pass to Eubanks. Beautiful pass to Winslow on the layup, and he rolled.
So they're not going to go anywhere. 6:45. That's the reason they're 8-3, and one of the best stories in the NBA.
You wouldn't expect it to.
They're deep.
Good passing. Yeah, this Blazer team is deep. Zion goes up, and that's an offensive foul. 2 out of control.
Good positioning underneath.
Justice Winslow may have missed those couple layups to start, but he's actually had a very, very impactful.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have ourselves a timeout right now. So nice lob action right there, man. Look at the athleticism of Zion. He's just got to stay healthy. With 6:36 remaining here in the first quarter, it is a 14-12 Pelicans lead by 2. He said, hopefully the Mavs don't kill me. Oh, they're playing the Wizards tonight. Mavs are playing the Wizards tonight. Excuse me. All right, some quick out-of-town scores real quick. Dallas is up 61-58 at the half. Philly is trailing 33-29 to Atlanta. Atlanta's actually playing well this year. Miami's up 38-32 on Charlotte. Miami's been very disappointing this year. I thought they would be better, but no. Some NBA updates in terms of injuries. So I found out apparently LeBron James has an abductor strain, and he could be missing anywhere from 2 to 14 weeks. But a lot of people felt like he's been faking his quote-unquote foot injury when apparently he had a foot injury against the Warriors on opening night. So, and people have started to question it. So I also heard that some fans have actually kind of turned on him. Ryan says, did you hear Luka tied for 30 points? But now it ended. His 30-point streak, I guess is what you were talking about. I guess that's what you're trying to say. His 30-point streak. At least what's good about this stream is that this is the Pelicans channel. So that means that during commercial breaks, you just see the stuff on the side, things that are happening on the court right as the players are in the timeout. As I mentioned before, Pelicans are coming in at 6-5, while the Portland Trail Blazers are 8-3 so far at the start of this season. Gotta give them a lot of credit. Sometimes they take these teams lightly. I'm not surprised with Miami at all. They're basically running back the same team that they've had the past few seasons, not consistent offense. Oh, my God. The sexy Jen Hale. Yes.
First team in 30 years to score consecutive games with 110 points, 11 of them, gentlemen. That is every contest this season.
Wow.
They've reached 110 or more.
So the Pelicans.
The question is the defense. We saw it get better last night. Now, at the end of the back-to-back.
The Pelicans should be a good defensive team, but they haven't been, though. Back to live action. Jeremy Grant shoots the jump shot, hits a three-pointer right in Brandon Ingram's grill, and the Blazers take their first lead of the game.
Just the ability to step back and knock down three-point shots. And he did that off the move.
Here's Valanciunas, gives it over to Jose Alvarado, who just checked in. Ingram passes it. Herb Jones gives it over. Ingram.
Off the screen.
They got the switch. Oh, nice move on Simons. What a jump shot. Woo, what a move. 16-15. What a move by Ingram.
Just said not bad. Like that was a regular move.
What a move. Gives it over to Hart on the left. And we got a deflection by Herbert Jones. Good defense. And that's going to go out of bounds.
Earlier, before I say that, let me look at this by BI where you just said, not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
It wasn't bad at
I
all.
saw an interesting stat earlier from Pro Pel's talk. And it was the Pels right now are third in the league. Right now,
all right, Jeremy Grant with the basketball. Jeremy Grant shoots the jump shot, knocks down another one.
And by the way, Jeremy Grant hasn't turned out badly for a second.
Hits another three. 18-16, Portland's up by 2.
Kid, man.
Well,
what a good kid. Good family.
Grew up with the game. There's Dan Harvey, 11 years.
Nice pass inside, and Valanciunas got fouled. They whistle what they call it. And the foul is going to be on Nazir Little.
We'll do a couple of free throws for Jonas.
Piggybacking on Jeremy Grant, right now he's almost at 44% from three, and this is the first time, even though he's improved so much. Wow, yeah, that's a foul. He's improved so much.
It's clearly
this is the first time throughout his career that he's shot 40% or higher from the three-point line.
Fouls on Jeremy Grant.
Free throw
line.
That speaks to his work ethic and how hard he works on his craft.
It's about 45%.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brandon. Jimmy Butler's not a number one option.
46 as Jonas gets the first.
Kyle Lowry's a 3rd/4th.
Jeremy Grant, the 29-year-old out of Syracuse, is now in his 10th season as Eubanks sits down.
If I want a jump shot, it's a jump shot that's going to lead me to like anywhere from 49 to 50% from the field.
Smalls on the floor right now, so you can either go through Jonas offensively to make.
If it was for today's players, give me.
They're going to try and make Jonas pay on the other end.
Let me say Devin Booker's jump shot.
Everybody around here knows about Watford 2 years at LSU. A guy who wasn't drafted a couple of years ago.
Valanciunas makes the free throw, ties the game at 18. Simons.
Got it now out front. Good athlete.
Hart gives it over to Grant.
Inside the arc.
Gives it over to Simons. Back to Grant. Putting the moves on Jones. Knocks down another jump shot. Woo. Shout out to Nets World. Guys, hit that like. 2018 Blazers. Here's Alvarado. Alvarado gets the switch. They give it to Valanciunas. Goes up strong. Grown man move. Can't finish. Grant with the rebound. Here come the Blazers. They got numbers. 4-on-2. Beautiful lob. Good deflection. And we got a foul.
Well, that was a 50-50. Josh Hart got the worst of it.
Yeah, B.I. got it. B.I. got it from behind. But I kind of have the same question that Willie did. Was that controlled? Because right here,
2 hands on
Right
it?
there.
Yeah, he had 2 hands.
Was he shooting that?
Yeah, well, put it this way, right?
He might be.
He looked like
Here's Josh Hart at the free throw line.
And once you have 2 hands on
Right,
it,
for
it's
sure.
rebound.
That's control.
You're going to get
Free throw is good, 21-18.
So, it looked like the
Here comes Larry Nance, comes into the game for Valanciunas.
As junior coming into the game early, we wondered how long is he going to be out?
Right.
Not very. So the other sits down.
And like when a team trades you, you want to go back against that team.
Josh Hart at the free throw line, 4:34 remaining in the first quarter.
He didn't play last
Here's his
year.
free throw. Good. 22-18 Blazers.
Wins for the Pels, but at the same time, there's Dame.
Damian Lillard is out.
And by the way,
Nurkic is out.
They've never faced each other.
Nurkic is not a good defender.
We thought it was going
Never
to be
has
tonight.
Here's Alvarado puts the move. He travels, trying to go around Wofford. So that's a Pelicans turnover.
So turnover for the Pels.
As far as not really knowing guys off the floor, there are 2 guys that are non-Pels that I literally love to talk to before and after games. One of them is Damian Lillard, and the
4:20
other one
remaining.
is,
Here's Wofford.
Donovan
Hands it off to Jeremy Grant.
Dame gets it.
Right.
Jeremy Grant
This great
passes
guys,
it, and almost Nazir Little had to pick that up. And then terrible D, but we got a loose ball foul on Larry Nance.
So a break for Portland. It's going to be the 14th foul on the Pels. As CJ's back on the floor, more scoring. Brandon stays out. They're
So
14 to play.
Murphy is out.
And after the hot start, the Pels have slowed
Wait.
down, and they've also turned the ball over a couple of times.
No, Murphy's in right
You
now.
want to see CJ get going.
And CJ just
I'm
came
not
in.
saying just get hot. I'm saying just see
The ball's
what's
handed over
going
to
on.
Simons.
Get a rhythm back.
Right.
3 of 13 last night.
Simons puts the ball on the floor. Left hand pass over the middle. Starts to drive left.
And
Takes a step back jumper.
by
Tough
Trey.
shot.
The length of Trey. And
Trey Murphy,
save it. That extra
Wofford with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Simons for 3. Can't hit. Simons is struggling right now. 0 for 4. Simons, left hand pass to Grant. Quickly over to Wofford. Wofford goes around Ingram. Walker with the scoop. Layup is good. And the Blazers with a 6-point lead.
Inside of 4 to play.
Here comes McCollum on the right side. Off the Lance screen. Goes up, pushes off, cleared out Wofford, and he scores. There's no big. Took advantage and scores. 24-20.
Yeah, no. Yep. There was an arm that came away from CJ's body. Pels to take the break.
All right, with the fake. Simons goes up. Nice move with the right, and it's blocked.
So a couple of back-to-back possessions. Trey on the challenge.
Alvarado
Baseline jumper.
gives it
and
over to
then the
CJ.
block on that.
CJ, fake.
Found it.
They give it to Walker. They swing it. Ingram fakes a 3, starts to drive. Ingram takes it baseline with the jam.
And Larry Nance did a great job of holding his guy off
And
concealing him.
we got a
and giving
timeout
the guy a free
by
run to the
Chauncey
rim.
Billups with 2:58 remaining.
So a couple of stops and then a couple of makes after falling down by 6. But how about Trey?
You love this because Trey Murphy wasn't doing this last year. We talked about the progression from year to year. Defense,
Trey
offense,
Murphy.
The eye was the beneficiary.
So with 2:58 remaining here in the first, 24-22, Blazers up by 2. All right, let's go back to the comment section. Darvin Ham is a bad coach. He's a scapegoat. He's a scapegoat. There's no way to put it. He's a scapegoat. All this, he was going to implement a system, all this kind of stuff. The Lakers have lost 9 of their first 11 games. And they're in danger of already possibly the season being over, and we're not even a quarter through. So, Nets World says against the Bulls, he had 0 in almost 4 quarters. And guess what? Since then, the Nets had just won game 1, and it was a choke by Durant. I'm guessing he's talking about against the Mavericks. Louis, you saw what I said, man, because I low-key went off on Kyrie Irving. I know. Look, man, there's really nothing I can really do or say when it comes to the Kyrie Irving situation. One part, Kyrie doing too much, but then at the same time, you have to also understand that people have hated Kyrie, which is the thing that I don't understand. What I don't understand is that why are you talking all this about Kyrie Irving, but then they want to pair him back with LeBron James? Because a lot of people don't like Kyrie Irving. LeBron fanboys don't like Kyrie Irving. So why do you want him to pair up with LeBron? It's pretty simple. It's for LeBron's benefit, not for Kyrie's, right? That's why they were pipe dreaming, saying, "Oh man, try to trade KD and Kyrie, to put on the Lakers, and the Lakers get rid of Russ and they get rid of Anthony Davis." It's just the league already sees what Anthony Davis, Russ, and LeBron are. It's not working, and so who's really going to help that team out? And so in this case with the Nets, like I said, the Nets have to be a better defensive team. They lack front. Like I said, they're not such a big team. So there's just a lot of things they got to work on before they even consider contenders right now. And KD's getting older. He's 34 years old.
Incredibly well. Earlier, Damian Lillard, he is not happy not to be playing, by the way, guys. Not his decision, the Trailblazers medical staff team decision. He still got to spend some time with his bestie, CJ McCollum. And there's Josh Hart, our guy from several seasons ago. Boy, we miss him being here. Already 7 points, 3 rebounds. Talking to Chauncey Billups pregame about Josh's impact. He said he brings the dog.
Oh, that's right. Josh was a Pelican.
On this Trailblazers team. So we can't still.
They were traded for each other.
He's doing great.
All right, 2:43 remaining. Josh Hart with the bounce pass, and boom. And that's a turn. That's a turnover because he lost it.
It was lost, and it goes out of bounds off this here a little bit. Right play by Josh.
And you know something that Chauncey talked about?
It was a right play by Josh. It's just Nazir Little lost the ball trying to set his feet up.
But you know what words you continue to hear thrown around as far as
Chauncey Billups definitely has an opportunity if the Blazers, get a good amount of wins when they were predicted to be a lottery team. Turnover, forward pass by Ingram. Here comes Watford, takes it all the way, close to close with the reverse right hand off the left-hand side off the glass, but he can't hit. Here's McCollum. McCollum takes it all the way, tough right-handed hook off the glass, but he couldn't. And here's Josh Hart. Oh, be careful, almost turned it over. Good control by Josh Hart. Former Laker.
For early offense, and they're getting that because he's averaging about 9 boards a game. 2-point lead.
Here's Grant over to Wofford. They dump it inside the Little. Little gets the mismatch. Misses the left hand. Easy finish. And there's McCollum. Gives it over to Ingram. Ingram. Ball on the floor.
Now an opportunity to
pass. McCollum dumps it to Larry Nance. Nance goes up with the right hook. Misses badly. Awful.
So things have slowed down for the Pels.
And here is Hart.
Teams that played last night.
He is the legs.
Here's Jeremy Grant. Puts the ball. Good strip. CJ with the strip. Easy. And that's 2. Look at the effort. And makes the dunk. And the Pelicans retake the lead. Bro, CJ barely jumped. Oh no, the game is tied at 24.
It's all even.
Oh, nice move by Winslow. But he can't finish again. And he gets blocked by Trey Murphy. They pass it. Jeremy Grant for 3. Drains it. He has been on fire.
He didn't play yesterday. It's Jeremy Grant because he didn't play. Right. He didn't rested yesterday. And he looks like the one out there that has fresh legs.
27-24. Blazers up 3.
He is 3 of 3
Ingram.
beyond the arc.
Nice pass. Alvarado open on the left wing. Can't hit the 3. Rebound by Little.
So they can take their time and still get the 2 for 1. Jeremy Grant with 11.
All right. Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Blazers up by 3. Here's Grant. Pulls up for 3 straight away. Can't hit on Brandon Ingram. I'm sorry, that wasn't Brandon Ingram, on Trey Murphy. And he'll get the rebound.
About a 6.5-7 second difference. Shot clock and game clock. They're going to get Walker into the game.
Shout out to Jay in the building. Appreciate it. Brandon Ingram takes a step back 3 for the tie. Ooh. Drains it with 9.5 seconds. What a tough shot by Ingram. Ties it at 27. Wofford loses his balance. Hart splits the defense. Kicks it out to Winslow at the buzzer and airballs.
Sorry to put it that way, but that is the case.
All right, so good. So we got good competitive basketball right now through the first quarter. At the end of 1, here in the Smoothie King Center between the Pelicans and the Blazers, we are tied at 27 as Ingram hits a step back 3-pointer with just under 10 seconds remaining to end that first quarter. So we are tied, and Brandon Ingram off to a hot start for the New Orleans Pelicans. Dang, I was hoping to not take off the mute button with my mouse. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. So Brandon Ingram right now, 4 for 6 from the field, 2 3-pointers made, 2 rebounds. He's got 10 points to start. Jeremy Grant on fire, 4 for 7, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. He's got 11 points and 6 rebounds right now in the starting lineup. So it's Ingram against Grant currently right now. Jay says 3-and-D players are going to sign for vet minimums. Kyrie was a lone wolf, and I've been saying that from the get-go. I said the Players Association, they kind of waited till things kind of died down a bit, and that's when they decided to go against, quote-unquote, the system and say, oh, yeah, you can't be criticizing Kyrie like that. And Jaylen Brown has – Nike just fired Kyrie, so Kyrie no longer has to deal with them, and Jaylen Brown snapped at them. And now there's some minister, I don't know who it is, but I just heard reports that a minister went off on LeBron for throwing Kyrie under the bus, because from what I heard, I also heard that LeBron, he threw Kyrie under the bus, and then he tried to act like if he was supporting Kyrie. And I'm just like, why didn't you just say that Kyrie made a mistake and that you should have just but he should be able to come back and play? Like, you should have said that in the beginning. Why did you wait until after to say that? And that's why I said that I said that once LeBron threw Kyrie under the bus, you think Kyrie's going to want to come and play for the Lakers? It's just no. It's not going to want to come after that. For those who were thinking that there was a quite possible opportunity that Kyrie might be a Laker. But, and like I said before, I didn't see it happening already anyway. So, like I said, Brandon Ingram really improved his game. He really improved his game. You can see that he's really understanding the game a lot more now than obviously when he was much younger as a young player with the Lakers. And all right, guys, second quarter start. Hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Unforced error. Last touch, though, by Zion. They couldn't pick it up. So go to Pelicans.com. We'll see you here for the homestand.
So now
Daniel
with this team
Berry
out
for
here,
the
you have to
Pelicans.
understand and recognize who the shooters are and who the drivers
Yeah,
are.
LeBron is stuck with the Lakers until July.
All the time. Know your personnel. Know
If I'm the
strengths
Lakers,
of
I
the
trade him in the
system, who you're
offseason to
guarding.
see what you get for him.
They brought in Walker. In the
Good pass out. Watford for 3. Can't hit. Zion with the rebound. They're going to monitor Zion's minutes. CJ McCollum kicks it out. Najee Marshall misses the 3.
CJ sharing it. Najee couldn't get the triple.
Wofford gets the rebound.
3% on his threes.
Nice move by Josh Hart with the left hand. Nice in and out.
Nobody stops the basketball. He'll take it to the rim.
He does such a good job of not just
All right, Blazers lead 29-27. Shout out to Daniel Berry, the GOAT. Alvarado gives it over to Nance. Nance over to CJ McCollum. McCollum, nice left to right crossover. Ooh, nice flip floater. We are tied at 29. They dump it inside to who is this?
Walker. Yeah, Jabari Walker.
Oh, Jabari Walker.
He's 59th overall, a second round pick. He looks like his dad, doesn't he?
31-29.
Long and skinny, facially looks like it.
And Alvarado misses the easy shot in the paint. Nice pass by Larry Nance. Kick out. Alvarado open for 3 in the corner. Drains it. Alvarado is he's a New York native. 32-31. Pelicans up by 1. Nazir Little gives it over to Wofford. Wofford over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart gives it over to Walker. Walker loses the basketball. Turnover. CJ. They dump it over to Zion. Zion. Oh, nice move. Zion goes up. Puts the hoop. He scores. 34-31. Pelicans up by 3.
Turn, face, survey, and be decisive.
That's the thing. Post up, turn the face up. Pelicans up by 3. Josh Hart. Over to Winslow. Over to Watford. Over to Nazir Little. Starts to drive left. Gets stopped by Najee Marshall. Alvarado guarded by Alvarado. Tough shot by. Good defense. 24-second shot clock. McCollum splits the defense, goes up with the right hand. Oh, what a floating right hand, and he's able to score. 36-31. Pelicans up by 5. Pelicans on the 7th run. Winslow.
Larry, Jose, and Najee.
Let's see.
Winslow
Winslow stops his dribble. They give it over to Hart. Hart spins on Zion. Goes up. Good contest. Good contest by Zion. Here's McCollum. Pulls up for three from the smoothie king side. Nah, that was not a good shot. That's not a good shot.
Watford will clear it away.
I would have ran something.
Jeremy Grant's on the bench.
And Anthony Simons.
They're going to struggle offensively.
Is it a little? And we got to travel. Shuffles his feet. That's going to be the key. Can they get some points with Simons and Grant on the bench?
It gives you an opportunity to play one-on-one with Nasir Little and attack his feet.
Good start to the second 12 for the Pels, up by 5.
CJ McCollum gives it over to Zion. Zion splits it deep, goes up, and we got a foul.
Like a great running back. He sees that little hole, that crease.
Have you ever seen a guy like Zion be able to use his
I don't
center
know.
of gravity and stay in control like this?
Look, a lot of guys lean and they're off balance.
Right.
He isn't, though.
He's never off balance. And that's what's so impressive about the way he moves.
Gets the
And gets the first free throw.
So
Zion makes it a 37-31 game.
Go low. And
He gets that center of gravity, and if Josh Hart isn't there, even though he took that bump, that's a three-point play.
Makes it second. 2 for 2.
Where he was 7 of 8 last night, collects a pair. Pels up by 7.
The record 97's got Portland.
Simons back on the floor. You just said it. Without Grant or Simons. Who's going to be the source offensively? Simons shares it. And it's
Walker for 3. Just short.
Now you have a team
Here's
right
Larry
now
Nance.
that is not full of shooters.
Marshall floats it.
Larry Attridge. Walker clears it away. Samaki got a ring door for him when he was a member of the Lakers. His dad.
That's Samaki Walker's kid? Okay.
Man, he at Columbus, Ohio.
Here's Simons. He's back.
Samaki ended my
They give it over to Nasir Little for 3. Can't hit.
That was it. Yeah. What round?
38-31. Pelicans on a 9-0 run. Zion puts the ball on the floor. Trying to go post up. Left-hand pass. Good swing by Devontae Graham. Not Marshall for 3. Drains it. And we got a timeout by the Blazers. Pelicans on a 12-0 run.
Be ready when your number's called. I don't care how often you play and don't play. When your number's called, be prepared to impact that game. The gravity
Good
is
passing.
on A, B, C. Najee for 3.
That's right. Najee hits a three-pointer. 7:36 remaining here in the first half. 41-31. Pelicans lead by 10 on a 12-0 run currently right now against the Blazers. You know, when I made the thumbnail for this game, I thought the game was in Portland. I'm like, but usually Portland does not play. They don't play 8 o'clock games. So then when I went to the 4-letter network on the website to copy and paste the scoreboard onto OBS, then I realized that it was in Smoothie King. And I was like, oh, okay, it's in the Pelicans, because I originally had it, because I had downloaded the background for Portland, Oregon, so that I would put Portland, but this is New Orleans. So, and that's what I do. My thumbnails are really more focused in terms of my background, more so I want to put the city of the teams and then put the players to blend in with the background of the city. That's what I want to do, like, for now. Instead of, because usually I would put like the arena and, put the players, to try to kind of give it a basketball type of feel. But I actually like the whole idea of the city, which is what I'm doing. So once again, 7:36 remaining, 41-31. Pelicans up by 10. Pelicans moving the ball really well in this during this run. Tonight it was the Falcons and the Panthers, but with all due respect to those two teams, that was not for me a game that was worth for me to do. With all due respect, nothing personal.
About the benefit
Falcons
of
are
giving
okay.
the ball to Zion early, advancing that basketball and allowing him to attack before the defense is set. You see, when you give him that basketball, now it throws everything out. Nasir Little is actually guarding Najee Marshall, but if he frees it, now Nasir Little, who's right here, is
but
guarding no one.
the Blazers
So now
have
he's in
3
no
guys
man's land.
converse
When
to
this ball
Zion.
comes out, there's
Look at the
one,
triangle
there's
4.
2, and he's basically putting Walker out to the corner. As Avery Johnson used to say, that's a long way to run to get one in your mouth. Najee, shot ready to knock that down. You love to see it.
You do a good job on the little general. You know that.
That's my man.
We love it.
That's my man.
My name was about 8 seconds and a few
Antonio
seconds.
Daniels, the way you said that, bro, like you got chill. 41-31. Simons with the basketball.
Avery Johnson. Now the Pels, 14-4 start to the.
Jeremy Grant with the floater, can't get it. Little with the offensive rebound, loose ball. Eubanks tried to get it, and there's Walker, and he gets it, and he's able to score.
It's crazy, isn't it? I'm not going to say he's better looking, but in case Samaki is watching, 41-33, Pels by 8.
Zion puts the ball on the floor with the move, goes up off the glass, counts it, and the foul. Pelicans go back up by 10, and Zion will get the extra point for one more at the free throw.
Just like earlier in the game, right now, he has Drew Eubanks one-on-one.
He's got to, you just take him to the basket. Take the mismatch. He can't guard you one-on-one. Use your quickness, put the ball on the floor, take him to the cup. Zion did that, and now it's going to the line for the end.
And not put so much pressure on Drew Eubanks behind you.
It is such a pleasure now to watch this young man that he's on the floor.
Zion missed the free throw, rebound Eubanks.
He's happy, right? You can see the smile in his face, in his game, his body language. And a good teammate. Inside of 7. Here what Brandon set up for the game.
Simons.
He said, let's start
Guarded by McCullough.
Let's get going.
They give it over to Little.
I love the fact what he told Jen Hill
Little
after the game.
over to Simons.
Responsibility for the
Simons takes a sidestep 3 on the right wing. Ooh.
That's Anthony Simons, who could shoot him right back into the game, by
Yes,
the
he
way.
can.
43-36. Tough shot.
Makes it a
Sweet
7-point
one.
deficit.
Devontae Graham gives it over to McCollum. Splits the defense, takes the jump shot. Can't hit.
Long range has been where he'd like to be. Jeremy Grant's their best so far.
Simons pulls it up, brings it up. Quick one pass at Little. Starts to drive left around. Nice move.
Understand who you're guarding, right? So you want
Right
to
around
give
Valanciunas
assist to
scores,
Nasir Little
5-point
if
game,
you're
43-38.
Valanciunas close late and force him to beat
Smash it
you
like
coming
it,
down
that's
that arc.
described. Over to Devontae Graham, handoff over to CJ, crossover. Devontae Graham fakes a 3, gives it over to CJ. CJ over to Zion. Zion puts the ball on the floor on the one move. What a move by Zion. Gives him the jab step, dribbles to the middle with the left hand, and we got a foul on CJ McCollum on Jeremy Grant.
Look at Nasir Little looking at Drew Eubanks.
And Jeremy Grant draws a foul on CJ McCollum.
His help on the way. Right. Looking over to the corner.
He's looking like, hey, where's my help
Look.
coming from? My name is too late.
Nope. Look at that. Jab step.
And you
Puts
can
the
see
ball on
him
the
on
floor
that
to the
high side,
middle.
basically saying, I'm not going to allow Zion to go to his strong hand. But anybody in this league, if you get them a
Jeremy
strong
Grant at the free throw
line,
line misses. 45-38.
Grant at the free throw line because he can't miss from beyond the
And
arc
just to
line.
think, he was a Blazer not too long ago.
So is Brandon Ingram.
Here is Herb
Najee
Jones.
and Zion.
CJ and Zion are out.
To the
So is
bottom.
Devontae Graham. They're out.
Trey, Brandon, Devontae, Jonas, and Herb. They're up by 7. And by the way, Portland's not going anywhere.
Here's Grant.
They're 8-3 for a reason.
Makes a second.
So 1 of 2 at a 6-point game. Blazers now 4 of 6 at the stripe.
Here's
Blazers
Jones.
6 of 9. Little zone.
Looking. 2-3 zone. Ingram. Quick pass.
Trey, corner 3.
Trey Murphy misses the 3.
They get it out.
Walker gives it over to Grant. Grant, that was a foul on Brandon.
Yeah, he grabbed him on the way by. Eubanks.
I thought he pushed him.
He'll come into the side. And that's going to be the second on Brandon.
It's 2 fouls on
Brandon's
Ingram.
got 10. Zion's got 12.
Side out of
Josh
bounds.
Hart back into the game.
Josh
So
Hart
they're
back
getting
in.
most of their starting 5 back on the floor.
6-point game
They
with
are.
0 little sits.
As they get Simons has already been out there. Eubanks. Bring Winslow back on the floor. So the bench kept them in the neighborhood. It was down to 10. Now it's back to 6.
Graham, 1-on-1. Shoots it. No.
Have a long rebound. Jonas.
Jonas gets the board.
Jonas is third board to go along with 5 points.
Devontae Graham
Averaging a double-double.
over to
Once
Ingram.
again this season.
Ingram.
A good move.
Nice move. Herb misses.
Yeah, because
After
he
the catch from the middle, can't hit.
And the
Here
length.
come the
And
Blazers.
the size advantage. Josh Hart
Hart.
on the pro.
Handoff. Winslow kicks it over to Simons for 3. Can't hit. Jonas with a rebound. Here's Ingram.
Quiet time right now offensively for the Pels.
Ingram
After they got the 10-point lead.
wanted to go post up, but couldn't. Gives it over to Devontae Graham all the way to the top.
Devontae.
Gives it over to Murphy. Murphy over to Jones.
You got it.
Graham for 3.
Gets it back.
No.
Trey tied it
Tied.
and because he kept it
Jones
off,
splits the defense on the offensive rebound, goes up, and he's going to draw the foul on Eubanks.
doing little things off the ball. And won't get credit.
And that's what you like to see, especially from young players. I don't care if your shot fall
Wow.
or not, but you have to continue to impact the game in other areas.
I was about to eat the wrapper on that one.
Kept it alive.
Trying to eat my Reese's peanut butter cup.
So Herb going to the free throw line.
So Jones will go to the free throw line to shoot
Second of
2.
a back-to-back for both sides. Herb made some big plays last night.
Boy, did he.
As he
Herb
gets
makes a free throw.
I want to remind everybody, Saturday night is working on to the troops. It's our Hopes for Troops night. And everybody's going to receive a collectible military-themed poster that features
46-39.
Zion, Brandon, CJ. It's all courtesy of our partners at Energy. So, Pelicans.com/promotions. To pick up
Makes it.
on future promotions as well. But Saturday night, come on down and grab a poster. We'll see you here for the young Houston Rockets.
47-39.
You're going to get a poster, you can put it up in your bedroom with your water gun, your lava lamp.
With the neon light. Black
Simons passes to Graham. Almost a turnover.
Simons will pick it up. But activity at the
Simons picks the ball up. Simons goes around. Simons almost loses the ball. Gives it over to Winslow for 3. He can't hit. Gets his own offensive rebound. Simons tries to dunk it, and we got a foul.
That young boy, Anthony Simons, he's an athlete.
Yeah, Simons got athleticism, though.
People forget, and myself included, didn't he win the dunk contest? Did he win the dunk contest a couple years ago?
Anthony Simons, let's go back and look.
I'm almost sure he did.
I think you're right.
What?
Well, we saw a guy who won twice for being last night.
Right.
So
Simons makes a free throw.
2, and now word from FanDuel Sportsbook.
FanDuel is here to make every three-pointer, assist, and steal mean more. Right now, new customers can hit the court with a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000.
So Anthony Simons did win the dunk contest
Trey
in
Murphy is
2021. So not only is he deadly from beyond the arc,
47 to 40 game.
He also has that bounce, that trampoline.
Simons makes the second free throw, 47-41.
CJ McCollum. Because they wanted to invest in Simons. You know that, and I know that. And we're the winners because CJ ended up here.
CJ with a pass over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with the right hook. Too short. Misses. Zion almost wrestled it away.
That's a trick, though, just the same in a 6-point game. Simons trying to set it up.
Jeremy Grant goes up, puts it in, gets the blocking foul, and
That was a
one.
dangerous move by Zion.
So he got a chance to cut this game in 3.
That's what B.I. did, and he just told Zion my fault. He gambled and missed. So he went for the steal right here on Jeremy Grant and missed.
It's a foul. There's
It's definitely a foul.
Yeah, no question. Late whistle, but it was a foul. He protected it.
Right, and on those type of situations, if
Zion's
you're
gonna
Zion,
sit.
you would want him to
That's his
understand
third foul.
how important you
12
are
points,
to
3
actually
fouls.
being on the floor.
He's going to sit down for the remainder of the half.
Of the half.
3:38 to play.
3:38 to play as Grant knocks down the free throw. 3-point game, 47-44.
So that's a loss.
They don't have a matchup for him.
No,
Not
that's a
many
big
people
loss.
CJ McCollum with the ball.
CJ
Stopped on the right wing, gives it over to Brandon Ingram at the top. Valanciunas sets the screen. Ingram off shoots it. Shoots it
You
in.
know why that's good? Because what you're allowing is B.I. an opportunity to go one-on-one with Drew Eubanks. Because he's in
49-44.
drop coverage.
It's interesting. I used to look at Kevin Durant
That was like a football term. He's in drop coverage.
Right. And I'm starting to feel that way about Brandon Ingram now.
Simons, 49-44. Blazers down 5. Simons tries to shoot it, and he draws a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Pels have had 11 attempts at the strike. 9. It'll be 11 now for Simons and the Blazers.
The Blazers, the The Pelicans
There's
are
been a magnification
committing
that
quite a
just
few
continued
fouls
throughout
now these last couple of minutes to allow the Blazers to get back in the game. So they got to cut the
Now
fouls
you see
down.
guys picking up their hand under the ball. That's tough to defend.
Simons hits the first free throw, 49-45.
And that's what Steve Kerr had an issue with.
Right.
It wasn't the fact that it was called 3 times on Jordan Poole in the Miami game. It's the fact that it's never called. And if you want to call like that, you want to call all the time.
Right. And Steve said everybody does it.
I tell you what, these games will be 3.5, 4
Simons'
hours
second free throw is good. 3-point game again.
3-point game once again. So the final 3 minutes of the half. Bell's one of the highest scoring teams, of course, in the league.
49-46. Ingram gives the ball over to Herb Jones. Back
Top 5
to Brandon Ingram.
categories. You said it. And CJ.
CJ cuts to the basket. He can't finish on a wild
CJ
shot.
as much contact. We look back at the baseline official. And it's Eubanks inside.
Good
out.
passing by Eubanks.
Coming up short as Herb's got it. And
Grant can't hit the three-pointer.
Justice Winslow. Good
And there's
position by
Jones.
Herb. So
Gives it over to Ingram. Ingram. Oh, tried to pass, but he turns it over. It was deflected. Here comes Grant. They give it over to Hart. Hart with the floater. Good. 1-point game. 49-48. Yeah, ourselves a competitive game in this one. Hit the like button, guys. Ingram.
Turnover points off the turnover.
You can see they're giving Trey no airspace.
Ingram over to Jones.
How you get your airspace, move it out the basketball. And for these
Don't sit
Lions,
inside the Trey Murphy for the 2.
with Trey Murphy the entire possession, and it took Trey moving without the
51-48.
basketball
2-minute
to create that
warning. 2
opportunity for
minutes.
himself.
2-minute warning.
Bell's coming to the game. Third in the league in scoring.
Simons to Eubanks. Hart over to Grant. Grant. Stutter step. Almost a stop and pop. Eubanks with the jump hook. Just can't hit. Can't finish. Here's Ingram. Ingram kicks it out. Murphy for 3. Hits it.
All you need to do is see that ball go through one time.
Yeah, I like the way Brandon showed the confidence in Trey. Like, go do it.
Trey backdoors, gets a layup, and then
54-48. Pelicans up 6. Simons trying to cut it to 3 again, but he can't.
Now CJ.
Here's
looks
CJ.
ahead, Ending early offense.
CJ.
Working against Simons.
Good high-low
What a block.
bump.
Not bad. Jeremy Grant. He's
Jeremy Grant is able to block the shot, and we got a timeout.
Right. Always been a great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with 1:10 remaining, real quick, it is a 54-48 Pelicans lead, just with 1:10 remaining in the first half. As you saw, Trey Murphy the third knocks down 3 in the left corner. Brandon says, hey, Jay. Jay says was getting food. Brandon says it's all good. Just came back after chatting with Mama Dukes. All right, you know what it is. Sometimes you just got to take care of business and do your thing, you know? Dang, if I would have known that, I would have never put the wrong thumbnail on, but maybe what I might do is I might change it probably when the stream is over as kind of a redo. But damn, that's cool. I didn't know that Alvarado was a New York native. I guess me hype. Wait, what's going on with Derrick Rose? So Rose is probably complaining about his role on the team. Not surprised.
What I want to do is create some sort of advantage. So what Jonas does, he comes up understanding if I get a hit on Anthony Simons, which he does, this is going to make Drew Eubanks retreat, but it's also going to give B.I. an opportunity to get a full head of steam
and
at
go
Drew
one-on-one.
Eubanks. And if you watch the finished product here, Drew Eubanks is so far back, he doesn't even get an opportunity
The
to
thing
get
is,
a hand
even
up
if
on
he
that.
played him straight up, Ingram could just take him off the dribble.
Now can you get a couple more stops with a minute
So
10 to
now,
play?
if you play drop coverage, Ingram is open to shoot the jump shot. Pelicans with the ball, 1:10 remaining.
Score with anybody. We know that.
They're trying to inbound. McCollum inbounds. It gets to give and go back. Catch and shoot, but he can't hit. McCollum is struggling.
He needed that, didn't he? 6-point game.
Under a minute remaining, 54-48. Pelicans lead by 6. Grant guarded by Ingram. Good matchup. Grant kicks it out. Hart for 3. No. Brandon Ingram gets the basketball.
He's saying 2 for 1.
Brandon pulls up for 3. No.
A little bit short. He had plenty of time on the 2 for 1, and now they can get a 2 for 1.
Winslow to Hart.
Yeah, and then Anthony Simons knows that.
Simons shoots a 3. 2 for 1. Drains it. 3-point game. 54-51.
7 to play in the half. So Simons starting to fill it up. He's already taken 7 of his 9 shots. He averages 10 3-point attempts a game. He's the third in double figures, along with Hart.
30 remaining. 30 seconds remaining.
Years ago, when Portland set everybody, almost like to avoid playing OKC first round of the playoffs, because if they lost that game, then they would have played someone else. And Anthony Simons went out and had like 40 points.
McCollum
CJ
loses the basketball.
contact.
9 seconds remaining. Blazers get the last shot. Hart gets blocked. Pelicans will get the last shot. Here's Nance. Behind the back. Irving. Ooh.
I'll tell you what's crazy. Trey blocked that on one end and then ran in the other end, and you can see him talking to Larry Nance and saying, I'm on your right, I'm on your right. So Trey's going to block it on this end.
Beautiful block by Trey Murphy.
And then he's
Hold on.
running on Larry's right
Herb
side,
Jones.
and he's screaming to him, I'm running on your right, I'm running on your right.
If you would have made that shot,
Justice Winslow does not like the call.
Winslow gets the foul called. 3 free throws.
Oh, yes, 100% of foul.
0.2 of a second remaining.
3 free throws.
But the thing is,
Foul is on Winslow.
But the thing is, if I was to talk to Justice
55-51.
Winslow, what I would tell him is, regardless if it's a foul or not, because he's telling us it's not a foul, you don't contest a guy that's doing that.
56-51.
So he's telling us that's not a foul. You don't contest a guy that's coming up the pull from 40 feet. You back off, and if he knocks it down, more power to
Are
him.
they going to let men get allowed emotional to women referees? And Murphy hits all 3. 57-51, and that's it.
So instead, it's Josh Hart. He jumps Trey away with a comment from Trey at the end of the half.
I guess they give him confidence. All right, damn. That was a really quick first half, just like that, real fast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it is a 57-51 Pelicans lead over the Blazers. Y'all already know what we're about to do. We're about to go into my kitchen cooking up these statistics. Y'all already know what it is. Trey Murphy just finished the first half, making all 3 of his free throws. So Anthony Davis may be available for trade. Hilarious. All righty. Let's take a look at the box score, and then we'll go to team stats right here on the channel. Continue to hit the like button, folks. Google TV. I want to check that ad out. In the first half, we have Jeremy Grant. He's been the bright spot for the for the Blazers, +7 on the floor, 15 points in the first half. 7 rebounds, a block, and a steal with 3 assists. But he struggled shooting the ball in the second quarter after a hot first quarter. He shot 4 of 7. He only went 1 for 4 in the second quarter. 3 for 5 from 3-point range, 2 of 3 at the free throw line. 10 points by Anthony Simons, but he's only shooting 2 of 9 from the field. He's struggling. Hart is 4 of 9, not bad. He has 11. So they're going right now. They're playing an 8-man rotation, and they have 8 points off the bench. For the Pelicans, we have an 11-man rotation, 10-man rotation where, let's see, best players on the floor, Zion Williamson, 12 points, Brandon Ingram, 12 points, both shooting exceptionally well. And then Murphy III got 8 points himself off the bench. Now that we have that, now let's go to the team stats right here on the Lewis Sports Network. So for both teams, Pelicans shooting at a much better clip at 48% compared to 37% for the Blazers. Both teams have hit 6 threes, just that the Pelicans are shooting 46% from the three-point line. You got to do a better job defensively if you're the Blazers. Clearly, the zone is not working to the way it should be, even though they're only down 6, which is crazy. You know, you're fortunate that you're only down 6, considering that they went 6 out of 13 from three-point range, shot 46%. But then what allowed the Blazers to get back in the game was that the Pelicans were fouling them too much. They got to the line 11 times while the Pelicans got up 14. So it's +3 for the Pelicans at the free throw line, +2 in makes. Free throw percentage 81-78 in favor of the Blazers. Rebounding 29-24. Blazers are out rebounding the Pelicans by 5. Key stat: 9 offensive rebounds for the Blazers. Way too many if you're the Pelicans, especially knowing that you're the bigger team. Assists: both teams passed the ball solidly. Just some guys didn't make shots, or else we would have saw more assists. Steals 3-2 in favor of the Blazers in the first half. But the Pelicans have 4 blocks. I said it again, due to their length. Defense is going to be a problem once they get their chemistry going. Both teams actually took care of the ball solidly. 6 turnovers to the Pelicans, 4 for the Blazers. And then points on the break, 9-4. Points in the paint are even at 22 apiece. But the Pelicans did commit more fouls, though. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Those are your first half stats right here on the channel. And now, as we check our updated score schedule, our updated scores, we have a Mavericks team that is down by 14 of the Wizards, who are 5-6 entering the season, is Washington. The Mavs are 6-4. The score is 104-90. Let's see. Dinwiddie had 28 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Kuzma had 36, 9, and 7. Hawks are winning the third quarter right now, 65-60 over the 76ers. Heat and Hornets, Heat up 9, 71-62 with 5:39 remaining here in the third quarter. And our last game of the night, our game is 57-51 Pelicans at the half against the Portland Trail Blazers. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the schedule for tomorrow. So let me just click on November 11th. Tomorrow, November 11th, is Veterans Day. Sorry, guys, I was just looking on the phone. All right, we got the Nuggets and Celtics starting off on NBA TV at 7 p.m. Cavaliers and Warriors at 10 p.m. We got the Kings and the Lakers, who is their next opponent, in Crypto Arena at 10:30. Kings coming in at 4-6. Lakers have lost 9 of their first 11 games. They're 2-9. Suns and Magic at 7. Surprisingly, the Suns have gotten off to a very good start, despite the fact that I thought that they wouldn't, considering what happened last year at the end. But they're 8-3. Magic is 3-9. That's a 7 o'clock game. 7:30, we got Pistons and Knicks at the Garden. We have the Raptors and the Thunder at 8 p.m. in Oklahoma, in OKC. We got the Bucks and the Spurs at 8 o'clock in San Antonio at the AT&T Center. Actually, now with OKC, it used to be known as the Chesapeake Bay Energy Arena. Now it's the Paycom Center. Timberwolves and Grizzlies at 9:30, the FedEx Forum. You already know what it is. And I think those are I believe that, yeah, I think that this is the schedule for Friday, because I could be wrong if there was more games, but I don't think there are. I think all the games I mentioned were already mentioned. So now Miami's up 72-64 over the Hornets. It's amazing how some of these dogs are well trained, especially when I see the halftime show. That is mad cool. He's sitting on this man's back, and this man is just like slowly spinning himself. So look at that. The dog the dog was already looking to rest. Look at that. Look at that little Chihuahua dog. And he's so trained that he goes back into his little beatbox cage. That's fire. I thought that was Jonas Valanciunas for a second, but I'm like, he's kind of big. Damn, look at that. There you go. That was your halftime entertainment. All right, so NBA TV is doing a top 10 at the half. Let's see, is that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? What a step back. Did he hit that on? Was that Drew Holiday? Or was that Wesley? No, I think that was Wesley Matthews. Pelicans and Bulls. What a lob. Is that Javonte Green? TJ McConnell with the pass. And Jeff Green with the block. Wow. Here's 7. That's a heck of a lob. Oh, what a crossover by Ja Morant. Ooh, and went baseline and cuffed it. Okay. Okay, Ja, I see you. Coming in at 5. Turnover. What a save by Marcus Smart. And it went through the defender into the hands of Jason Tatum. God dang. And that was nice. This is Denver. Oh, Jeff Green with the ball fake and the jam. Who's that, DeRozan? Oh, shoot. You saw how he brought it back, though? Oh, what a lob. Who was that for? Oh, who threw that down? Oh, OG Anunoby? Wow. All right, 57-51 at the half. Pelicans up by 6. You know, in terms of trade value, Lakers low-key were trying to get – I'm trying to remember who it was. I don't even remember now. I just lost my train of thought. I forgot who they were trying to get. But the thing is, no team is really going to help them out because they already see what's going on in the league. Mavs Thunder suck. What is wrong with this Mavs team? I know this game was going to kill me. Mavs lost to the Magic. Thunder lost to the Bucks. Is that Giannis? Yeah, he shot that straightaway three with confidence, man. You can see the form in his shot. Nah, that's too easy. You can't let Giannis spin off of you, especially if he's going to have a free lane to the basket. That's another thing, though. Bam Adebayo is another issue. It's another thing I didn't think about. That's Christian Wood, who's playing well for the Mavericks right now. The ref screwed the Thunder over last night. LeBron faked the injury because his Lakers lost to the Kawhi-less Clippers. I guess they're just showing post-game interviews and stuff like that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna give myself some crackers.
What that does is,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are
Zion's
back.
on
Third quarter
Simon,
action,
but that puts everybody
57-51.
else on high alert because you don't want to. Look how much Beyonce's helping. He's over helping because
So Jeremy
Zion
Grant
has
faked the
fouls, and he
three,
doesn't want Zion to pick up
and
his
Brandon
fourth.
Ingram fouled
Right
him
now, that's the second
on the corner.
Brandon Ingram. And it comes 22
2 fouls on
seconds
Brandon Ingram
into the third.
into the third quarter.
It'll be Simons. Eubanks last no. Knocked out of bounds. Jonas coming over.
So just started the third quarter.
Is that the third on Ingram? They've still got two on the board.
11:31 remaining. 57-51.
Three. Yep. It'll be the third.
Grant catch,
And you
shoots,
saw
scores.
Brandon pull his hand back real quickly, like I'm not reaching on that for fourth. So that's,
Oh, so that's three. Oh, so that was his third foul. 57-53.
If it's his zone, you have to try and find that
Zion.
spot where Zion was operating earlier.
Pick up top.
Give it to Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram, tough shot.
But But Jonas is there to clean it up.
Jonas on the tip. He scores.
No big inside. So there's some second chance points for the Pels. Off the miss. 59-53.
59-53.
Again, they got the switch they wanted, didn't they? Simons, he's going to get
Simons
and
draws a foul.
you tried to hammer it on the head of Jonas.
But this is the same conversation that we had in the Atlanta game. And it's the same conversation that we had in the Indiana game. Because all they're doing, they're not even really setting a screen.
Simons almost threw that one
They're
down.
setting a screen. They're just exchanging.
Right. That is a foul, by the way.
Yes,
The
it
arm.
is.
And then the face. Arm, face, anything you want.
So that's back-to-back possessions where you chose to switch to pick and roll, and on BI had to overhelp on the last one, and on this one it's a blow by, and now Giannis. And now
Simons at the free throw line to shoot two. Nice time the first.
I'm sorry, Joe. Is for Herb Jones to continue to pursue and get back in front of Anthony Simons and release Zion back to his own.
59-54.
So the young man at the free throw line had just signed the long-term deal.
Simons makes both. 59-55.
He's taken 24th overall. Now in his fifth season. So he put the time, he put the work in, he developed this game. That's paying off for the Blazers.
Zion bringing the ball up.
Brandon Ingram.
Oh, they play CJ off the ball.
And now they get out of this zone.
Valanciunas at the free throw line.
They want to take
There's a mismatch. Kicks it out. Ingram for three. No.
Jonas backward. Simons will be able to punch.
Simons picks it up.
They wanted the Pels to take that from outside. Simons
In and out. Shoots a jump shot. No. Too quick.
Impose your will on them.
Here's Zion. Oh, what a crossover. Zion. Oh, overthrew that one. Turnover by the Pelicans.
The turnover because Ingram was available in the corner. Turnover with the Pels. They've not been a problem. The Pels, that is their fifth of the contest. They give them their sixth. A little late on that.
Here's Winslow.
Want Winslow to shoot.
Over to Simons.
Another score.
Fakes it.
Another shot clock.
Over to Winslow. Rolls.
Good setup.
Nice pass to Eubanks with the
So
dunk.
making the extra pass. They've got the momentum coming into the locker room.
Good extra
That's what
pass.
they did last night.
2-point game, 59-57.
My key of the game was the Pels versus zone.
Tough shot by McCollum on the baseline on the left side. Drains it. 59-50, 61-57.
Could make a difference in this game. What you get out of it.
Here's the switch. Simons. Herb came over.
Simons, Zion, now Herb Jones is on. Josh Hart. Now McCollum on him. Josh Hart starts to dribble. Bounce pass over to Simons. Loses it. Eubanks picks up the loose ball and lays it in with the left hand with the contact. And it's a 2-point game, 61-59.
He's from the Portland area. Good pick.
CJ can't
Still
hit.
drive. So CJ now 5 of 12. Drive from 3.
CJ struggling just like Simons.
2-point game.
Simons. It's a double. Gets the ball back. Shoots a three. Drains it.
Catch and shoot. A lead for Portland at 62-61
And
inside.
Portland back up by 1.
They're getting what they want. They are. That's what it boils down to. Right, guys.
The double side design. Goes up. Can't finish.
Couldn't finish. Justice Winslow with 4.
Plays it on the Blake. Justin Winslow goes up, shoots it, and he's going to go to the free throw.
Couple of free throws for Justice Winslow. And all of a sudden now, that is the third team foul on the Pels.
And this zone that they're playing right now has been the difference in helping them get back into this basketball game.
That was a foul.
And once you reach, it's very difficult, and especially in transition.
Here's Winslow at the free throw line.
The offensive guy.
And the first, no good.
That has been the knock on Justice Winslow.
This man giving himself high five. Giving himself high.
Shoot in flex plan. Join us. Go down to Pelicans.com/flex.
Winslow not a good free throw shooter, but he does knock that one down. So it's now 63-61.
Now, offensively, you have to try and do what you did in that first half and find Zion in the soft part of that zone.
Herb inside, curls it off.
All right.
He is going to have the length to overpower Josh Hart.
It's a good cut by
Herb Jones gets the layup inside.
So the Pelicans tied at 63, but this is
63 all.
And they're basically switching and then going 1-4 flex. And they're getting exactly what they want.
It'll be Jeremy
Grant misses the three. And that was a great play by the Blazers.
Jonas picked it up. That's the ninth rebound for Jonas.
Here's Ingram. Brings it up. Oh, that's a turnover. Unforced.
Over and back. Frustration right now to start the second half because it's been choppy for the Bells. So it's out of 8.
So Brandon with an unforced turnover.
And I like what Willie's doing right now to kind of take away this constant switching defense. Now the Pels are going zone.
Here, let's see.
Interesting strategy.
Right. It's much tougher to go 1-4 flat now because you have 3 guards across the top of the key.
They're going 3-2 zone. Winslow splits. Simons for 3. Hits it, and he's getting hot.
Is he going to struggle? 18 points for Anthony Simons.
And that was one of the guys who wondered how would his skills
Blazers up by 3.
with that of Damian Lillard. It had been seamless.
It was deflected.
Almost an unforced turnover again by the Pelicans.
Chauncey Phillips. And they are going it over.
Over the back.
I think this is the right call. Yeah. I do think this is the right call because I don't think that ball was tipped.
Another turnover.
We got another turnover.
Just about 5 minutes into the third.
Let me see this. Oh no, that ball hit Zion right in the hit Zion in the face.
Side of the face of Zion.
That's an unforced turnover.
So they weren't a problem in the first half. Turnovers. Now the Pels are -8 before this possession. 8 points off the stakes. 12-4.
And I like what Herb Jones is doing. He's locked in.
Simons another 3. That's not a good shot.
Simons on that particular possession.
Pelicans only down by 3, and they don't have a rhythm offensively. Brandon Ingram sets
That's an offensive foul. Brandon Ingram should have stopped himself. Now that's a 4th foul.
Sit him down, don't you?
And we're gonna get a timeout.
And they need to talk it over.
Yeah. It's the word that you used, Joe, which is perfect. The adjective is choppy. Very choppy start to the second half for the Pelicans.
Pelicans have been very sloppy with the basketball and not really running good offensive sets. And that's allowed Portland to get back in the game and now take the lead. So with 6:56 remaining, ladies and gentlemen, they are up 66-63 as we take a commercial break. TJ Gaming says, LeBron looks like he's giving up on the Lakers. Should the Yankees trade for Ohtani? Listen, Ohtani can pitch and he can hit. He improves your team if you add him. My problem is going to be the asking price for Ohtani. What we need to do is get rid of the manager, Aaron Boone. Unfortunately, he's coming back. I don't know what house seasoned that dude. And I want Cashman gone. I want Aroldis Chapman gone. We need guys that can put the ball in play and not strike out a lot. And the reason is, and the thing is, Aaron Judge isn't going to have protection because he's the best player on the team. Best overall hitter. Average and power-wise. I mean, he had a real career year this year. Real career year. Man, look at the games on those Pelican cheerleaders, man. And I'm not trying to say that with, being disrespectful or anything like that. Oh, sure, that's the Pelican store?
Center, that's because the Pels' new City Edition uniforms dropped today.
I don't like those City Edition jerseys.
They are an ode to Mardi Gras, nighttime Mardi Gras with that dark purple color.
I'm sorry.
A celebration of the city and the
I don't see anything
greatest free
special about
show
those.
on earth. Be sure to shop for the Pelican City Edition actually here now here at the team store, or of course you can go online as well. I can't wait to get my godson some. This guy already put his on. Well done, sir. My godsons are getting some of these.
As a shirt, it's fine. As a jersey,
I'll be in there Saturday.
I'm gonna get you one for Christmas, Joe.
Hey, well, I'm going to get you. They have a new one with a turtleneck in it.
No, I want one with turtle. I just want one that says Daniel.
Josh Hart shoots the jump shot.
Give me a
In and out.
Daniel jersey.
Oh, good call.
You know?
I like it, AV. 3-point game.
His Alvarado in and out move goes behind the back dribble.
To the bench.
Handoff from Valanciunas back to him. Gets double.
Going to be Trey.
Trey Murphy for three. No.
Long rebound to Jose.
Alvarado offensive rebound.
So reset. Second chance opportunity for the Pels.
McCollum crosses, pushes off, and then loses the ball. Another turnover.
It'll be Justice Winslow.
Winslow gets stripped.
And a good shot by CJ.
Great defensive play, heads up play, not giving up. Alvarado to Valanciunas. Valanciunas fakes, goes up with the left hand, can't finish. Eubanks with the rebound. Gives it over to Grant.
15-6 start to the third.
Grant.
For Portland. That's how good it is.
Portland on a 15-6 run. Winslow on the jumper. Too short.
He makes that. It's really going well. Inside the 6 to play in the third. And almost give it away again. So get loose with it. Turnovers have popped up. Pels have 10 now.
And we have 5.
Valanciunas to Jones to CJ fakes. He traveled.
And they're going to go walk. Bad to worse.
Another Pelicans turnover.
But only a 3-point deficit. Right now, the Pels are still out shooting them 45% to 39%, but they're not in sync at all offensively.
Right, and when you're struggling like this offensively, what you would like to see the Pels go back to doing is simply moving the basketball from side to side, right? The ball is starting to stick with guys, because when you struggle, guys feel like, well, I need to make something happen. Let that ball move from side to side and move that defense from side to side.
Pelicans with 11 turnovers. Simons gets a switch.
Simon's sending it up.
Grant to the face-up.
Is he going baseline?
Left.
He
Wanted to go baseline, but they double him. Simons penetrates, kicks it out. Winslow for three. No. Larry Nance with the rebound.
Now you would like to see this ball change sides of the floor.
Nance to Jones. To McCollum. Drives baseline. Kicks it out. Good. Alvarado can't hit the three. But that was better ball movement on that possession. Simons. Oh, nice. Good running the floor by Josh Hart with the layup. Blazers up 5.
So the Blazers now.
Excuse me.
For the biggest lead.
Nice move by Troy Murphy. He makes a layup.
That's what they need before the defense can get set. Trey off the bench is 3 of 5.
Simons
He's
with
in
the
double
ball.
figures. He's got a couple of blocks as well with 3 boards.
Hart back to Simons.
That's the thing. When he gives that basketball up,
Hits the three.
you want to go
He's on fire.
a mode where you don't allow him to catch that basketball back.
Still in the third quarter right now.
Make him kick that ball to someone else. Let them
Should
run
be
their offense to
71-68.
someone else.
An answer. CJ.
And McCollum answers back with a 3.
3-point lead for the Blazers.
Oh, it was 65. Okay.
Simons is filling it up from long range. He's 5 of 11 from beyond the arc. 5 of 14 overall.
Simons.
And when no Damian Lillard, he has the ultimate green light.
He's going to
71-68.
He's a volume guy.
Tough shot.
Challenge on it. And off the rim and out of bounds to the Pels. Don't forget Larry Nance was part of the Blazers.
That was not a good shot by Simons.
Because he helps up Anthony's
Let that go out of bounds. Nasir Little back in.
Nasir Little checking into the game.
That's the ball changing sides of the floor. Great example of the ball not sticking.
Gotta trust your
The
teammates.
changing
Don't let
sides
the
of floor
offensive
and moving
stagnant
this court
move the
control.
ball.
The thing is, teams that play a lot of zone are going to stay in that zone until you force them out of it.
Right.
Until you give them a reason not to play zone anymore.
Jose looking inside. It's CJ
Jose over to CJ
outside.
for 3.
Triple.
No.
Larry's there.
Larry Nance, offensive rebound. Too strong.
Stays with it. Doesn't get the roll.
Stage. Jeremy Grant's got it.
So Watford cleared it away.
Spin move. Too wild. Offensive foul.
No.
They called a block?
Block on her. Are they going to discuss this?
That's not a block. Jeremy Grant was way out of control.
Willie's looking over to the staff. Is it a challenge?
No challenge. Yeah, he was like, no, that's an offensive foul. That is an offensive foul.
So they'll take a look at it.
Grant was out of control.
In position in time. He was in position, but did he beat him and have enough time in the spot?
Right.
That's what it boiled down to. Timeout. Challenge from the Pels. Down by 3 with 3.5 to play in the third.
you heard Joel Myers with 3.5 to play. 71-68. Blazers up on the Pelicans. I think it's worth the challenge. What is Zion doing? Like Gator. Okay, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron James will be out for the next 2 games. So he will not play against Sacramento tomorrow. And let's see. Real quick, out of town.
Your boy, Biggie.
That is Reggie Bush dressed up as a.
No. Before I was really interrupted by that ad, let's go to the out-of-town scores. Atlanta up by 20 on Phillies, 96-77 right now. 6:01 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wow, Philly's really struggling. Miami up 87-84 on Charlotte with 8:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. 7:57 now with the update. Ours is 71-68. And Dallas lost to Washington by the score of 113-105. So Brandon Ingram.
Walk it like I talk.
You keep the timeout.
Let's see.
The challenge by New Orleans is a successful challenge. It is an offensive foul on
Yep.
the range. It'll be no
He was out of control.
personal foul. New Orleans on the sideline. And this is just me getting on my soapbox. You have
wait
a
a minute.
successful challenge.
That's
and
right.
it's
They
a
play
great
Brooklyn.
challenge by head coach Willie Green.
They play Brooklyn next.
But the fact of the matter is now, for the next 15 minutes and 30 seconds, you're out of challenges.
I
This is
totally
one of the rules that the
forgot
NBA
about
needs
that.
to look at moving forward. You're not punished for actually winning a challenge.
Well, they did something last offseason, the take foul,
Right.
which helps. Although we don't see it very often, do we?
So it's Pelicans basketball.
Right, they're adjusting.
Guys have cut down. But I agree with you that if you're successful, you should be able to keep them.
Right. Now, if you're unsuccessful, you lose it.
Right. It's gone now. And if there's a call at the end of the game,
Right. And
it
now
is
you
really
use your
blatant.
challenge.
Right.
Now you use your challenge, and you
Now
can't
you
challenge
used it.
that particular call.
Well, and there
Yep.
should be a max anyway. So if you keep it, you get one
KD
more,
to
and that's
LA?
it. Because you
Nah.
can't keep going. Otherwise, you're going to have guys that are going to question so much. Okay, they win that one. They win
I
that
just
one.
don't see
let's
it.
just hypothetically say, since we got the time to discuss this,
Right.
let's just hypothetically
Shout out to
say
Ron
you good.
Duffney. He
What
says,
if you
yo,
challenge 5
what's going
calls and
on,
you
Ron?
win 5 calls? What does that
Shout
say?
out to you for being in the stream.
Regardless of the time, but
We have
what does it
reservations.
actually say?
If you have not
about-
hit the like button, make sure to hit the like.
I'm not bringing it up. You are. Trying to get me in trouble?
So the Pelicans had a wait.
See,
Scott
if we won
Brooks
the
is
1.9
on the
billion,
coaching
you
staff
can
with
take
Chauncey
it from it.
Billups. I'm sorry, Scott Brooks cannot coach.
Right off in the sunset.
Literally.
It's a 3-point game. 3.5 to play.
Russ would love him again. He can do whatever he
Jose's out there
wants.
with Trey, Larry Nance, Herb, and C2. So 3 of the 5 of the
Larry Nance with the ball. They give it over to Alvarado.
was huge. It's Trey.
Alvarado
They're staying in the zone. Aren't
to
they?
Murphy.
Mid-range.
Jones. Oh,
They
wow.
get there.
And that's almost like a second thought. So he was open from 3 and then took that dribble in, and you almost
What's up, Airball?
surprised that no one closes out to you.
I'm good, Ron. How are you?
44% shooting to 40% for Portland. It certainly slowed down offensively.
Well, that's a turnover for the Pelicans.
In the
They're only 5 of
And
16 in this
Jose,
third
you gotta
quarter.
lock in on Anthony Simons.
71-68. 3 minutes remaining. And, ooh, that's an offensive foul. Damn, Alvarado hit hard in a cross match.
Two-way deal worked his tail off, and they converted it to a 4-year, $6 million contract last February.
So Wofford gets called for the offensive
A
foul.
couple of years for the Tigers down at LSU, second team All SEC a couple of years ago.
Alvarado. Is it over to McCollum off the curl?
CJ got him on
CJ. Oh, CJ traveled. Yep, we got caught.
Did he keep the foot?
He got caught.
Yes, he kept his foot down.
So here, you want that challenge?
No.
Right. You should get it back. He kept his foot down.
That's another turnover for the Pelicans. Yeah.
He kept his foot down. That's not a trap. That's an anticipation call.
Right.
That's anticipation. That's anticipating the fact that he is going to shoot the basketball and he doesn't.
Somebody's having a tough night. 71-68 with 2:46 and counting left.
Doesn't pick up his pivot, but they call the turnover. It's turnover number 12 for the Pelicans. Blazers only have 5. 7. And we got a foul off the ball, so the foul's going to be on.
So they're fortunate because they were sitting on 3 for a long time. It'll come into the side.
Pelicans' 4th team foul. Zion back in. So he's in for CJ McCollum.
Taking only 6 shots in the game. So he needs some touches, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Because we haven't in that second quarter he got going a little bit. But
shout out to Ron, Pelicans fan. He says go Pelicans. All right.
His aggressiveness.
He's got 3 fouls. Brandon Ingram's been with the
3-point game.
With 4 fouls.
Hit the light.
Jose Oliver Simon.
Here's Anthony Simons.
It's going up.
Simons shoots it. Tough shot. Can't hit. That ball was off of Jones.
Opportunity, and that's what they excelled at.
So that's going to stay with the Blazers. 14 on the shot clock, 2:22 remaining in the third.
So this is the second to last of a 6-game road trip. They're 3-1 already. Portland in the 6-game road trip. They'll finish it up with Dallas on Saturday night. Well, what a start to the season for them at 8-3. 5-1 on the road. Jose up against Simons.
Simons gives it over to Grant. Puts the ball between his legs. They give it a little for 3. Drains it. Hits the 3. 74-68. Here's Zion. Zion kicks it out. Murphy for 3. Hits it in the corner. 3-point shot, 74-71.
All you have to do is stand there, shot ready, and do what you do best.
Trey is up to 13.
Simons, and we're going to take a timeout.
Phillips to adjust on that and what they're going to do to combat when Zion gets those touches.
And it's interesting because this is a zone, Joe. This is a zone. Take your time, survey, attack, deliver.
Look, 4 guys converge on Zion before Murphy hit that 3. All right, so we got a timeout with 141 remaining. 74-71, Pelicans over. Pelicans trailed the Blazers 74-71 here in the third quarter. Ron says, you cool, man. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks, man. No doubt. You're cool for being on this stream. Definitely appreciate it. And hope we see more Pelicans fans like you when I do future games for sure. And I'm going to try to do a little bit of everyone, try to make sure that I have enough time to, do these games. We have this is game 11, game 12. So we got 70 games left of the season. Plenty of time. So this will be fun. I do want to go to the state of New Orleans, and I definitely want to go to the Smoothie King Center to see a Pelicans game. That would be nice, especially with this core group of players. And remember, the Pelicans have a chance to possibly get a top pick because the AD pick from the AD trade. Not AD pick, sorry, the Lakers pick from the AD trade, the Pelicans own the rights to it in the 2023 draft. Trey Murphy shoots 71% at home and 34% on the road from 3 this season. Look at that's the largest differential in the NBA of 37%. He shoots 37% better at home. Nazir Little for 3, straight on, misses as we're back.
3-point game. How do you close his third?
Here's Zion. Kicks it out. Alvarado for 3. Can't tie it. Offensive rebound. Zion gets it. They pass it. Murphy for 3 for the tie. Drains it. Trey Bomb for 3. Ties the game at 74.
He almost had his feet on the goal, Joe.
Yeah, he's close.
Here's Wofford.
30 feet out. Now,
Lazir Little goes right. Off the glass. He scores, and the Blazers go back up by 2. 76-74.
25th pick 4 years ago. By the Blazers.
Here's Alvarado. New York native. That's what I'm talking about. Kicks it out. Larry Nance at top. Gives it over to Alvarado. Zion trying to get position. Alvarado drives left. That was a bad lob. Another turnover by the Pelicans. Turnover 13. Blazers. 2 for 1 for the Blazers if they take advantage. Here's Wofford. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart swings it. Little drives to the middle. Stops his dribble. Kicks it out. Walker for 3. Ooh, misses badly. And Alvarado thought about the 3. Oh, that was almost a turnover. And it didn't matter. Another Pelicans turn. Just sloppy offense. And the Blazers are going to get the last shot. Simons played the entire third quarter. Simons drives left. He loses the ball, but we got a foul. With 2.3 seconds remaining.
And you clean that ball off the glass, you have to be cognizant of the clock. That should be the first thing that you look at, understanding that.
Simons will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
No question. Be aware.
No question.
You needed to bring it back out.
It's a tough foul, but.
I thought it was going to be a charge call to begin with.
And that's a free throw made.
Should have gone into the paint. Should have gone back to the half-court line.
Free throw is good, 77-74. Blazers up by 3.
2.3 to play in the third.
2.3 seconds in the third. Simons is cooking right now. He's got
18 points in the third.
19 points in the third.
And I said choppy early. That's how much of a struggle it's been.
78-74. Jones looking.
Trey's coming back.
Gives it. Trey kicks it up at the buzzer. Short.
Finish to the third because you should have had the last shot. So it's right there. You're only down by 4.
All right. So unfortunately for the Pelicans, they struggled in the third quarter. They turned the ball over, I believe, 5 or 6 times. And at the end of 3, the Trailblazers are now up by the score of 78-74 at the end of 3. They outscored the Pelicans 27-17 in the third by 10. And as a result, they now trail by 4 heading into the fourth quarter. So we'll be right back on the Louis Sports Network with the Pelicans and the Trailblazers here in the Smoothie King Center. Jay says, right, pick swap. Guys, make sure to share the stream if you haven't shared the stream as well. If also you would like to donate to the platform, the links are in the description box and on top, and also in the comment section. Definitely do not have to donate if you do not want to, but I'm giving you the information in terms of if you would like to donate to the channel, you can definitely do that here on the Louis Sports Network, either in the description box or in the comment section where I have the pinned message. Seth Davidson says that it's official. The Lakers get Kevin Durant, Draymond Simmons, Golden State AD, and Apollo picks. Golden State gets AD and Apollo picks. Brooklyn gets Westbrook, Poole, and Wiseman. AD's agent reported today. That was the trade proposal I put in my in my community post. I just didn't think it was going to happen. I mean, is it going to be breaking news? I mean, who really knows? All right, ladies and gentlemen, right back to fourth quarter action. Quite honestly, Draymond is sabotaging the Warriors season, to be honest with you.
These two teams are excellent at putting up points.
They do. I got to see if it works out, though.
You look at the best fourth quarter field goal percentage.
I won't be surprised if it doesn't happen. If it does happen, I won't be surprised.
As far as games go, that October 30, the showdown at the Clippers.
It's just all 3 teams going to be willing to share that, make that deal.
Not forget that fourth quarter last night for the Pelicans. That's what sealed the deal.
Brandon Ingram, Pelicans get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Ingram Kicks it out to Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy drives baseline, but he gets blocked. Back on the Blazers. Nazir Little.
Looking for room.
Nazir gets it over to Jeremy Grant.
And now you want to make a run while Anthony Simons.
Wofford gets the ball, but he loses the ball, but they're going to call a foul.
50-50 ball on the cut, and a good one by Watford. And he's rewarded. Larry got theirs fraction late.
So the foul's going to be on Larry Nance. I thought Wofford got scarred there.
I give the Pels 18 extra. They only had 17 points in the third. They were outscored by 10, 27-17. Grant.
It's Jeremy Grant.
Pretty good look.
Off the crossover, good look. A little contested, but he missed the shot. 78-74. Devontae Graham doesn't play a lot of minutes. They give it to Zion. Zion puts the ball on the floor, goes up, he scores, gets the basket, and the foul. And Zion Williamson scores for two-point game. He's going to go to the line for one more. Seth says LeBron says do something or he is out. My thing is LeBron is really not in the place to make the bands, and I say this for this reason. He wanted some of the players on the team, and 6 of those 15, and look, nearly half the roster are Clutch Sports agent clients. That's crazy to me. Here's Zion, makes the free throw, 1-point game.
Zion now from the floor is 6 of 7. He's 3 of 6 at the free throw line, and he's up to 15 points. 1-point game. The encouraging part is
trying to defense. There's Jeremy Grant. Gives it over to Nazir Little. Little over to Walker. Or is that Winslow? No, it's Winslow. Jeremy Grant loses the basketball, loses his footing, and what do we have? We're going to have ourselves a jump ball. So it's Brandon Ingram and Jeremy Grant.
So it's going to be a jump ball.
Damn, I thought for sure the Pelicans had the ball.
And now they put 22 on the clock. Did they possess it? So here's Devontae. I'm gone. But you can't fault Brandon. He's 50-50 ball. So good effort by Brandon. And now he's going to be jumping with Jeremy Grant. Yeah. So it's a new shot clock, they said. That's what they were discussing.
You saw Larry Nance and Eubanks. And Nance is trying to push. No, Winslow trying to.
And then I like what Larry Nance is saying. I don't have to give my spot up.
Right, I'm here.
I'm not going to give my spot up.
And the crowd's loving it. As Larry Nance is letting them know, I'm not giving up my spot. And he was pushing Eubanks off. Eubanks didn't say nothing to him.
Brandon's going to jump. Similar length.
And let's see who wins the tip between Grant and. That's going to be Grant. So Grant wins the tip over Ingram. This is Little. Gives it over to Winslow. Winslow, tough pass. Grant was able to catch it, puts it up, and draws the foul. How about the body control?
The 50-50 balls are hurting right now, aren't they?
Right, and that's the second foul that Zion's picked up because there was a gamble outside on the perimeter.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact that they're gambling defensively now, which they shouldn't be doing.
Came up a little bit short.
And it's a tough call because the offensive player's out of control, too.
But it's the right one.
Without a doubt.
They are. Grant misses the free throw.
1-point game. Blazers, after the miss, are 14 of 18 to the free throw line. Pels are 12 of 15 to the free throw line.
Makes a second. 79-77.
90 seconds in. Nothing comes easy. Second of a back-to-back. And a grind. This is a typical grind.
And just think about this. Portland has
Brandon Ingram gets it over to Zion Williamson.
Attack him. Attack him.
Right back.
Zion kicks it out, gets the ball back in the post, spins off, but he can't finish.
He's going to go into the basket. He's led on the strong side. This year, Little's been good off the bench for them.
It's here Little. Over to Winslow. Winslow over to Grant.
Did they bring Simons back in? They get the switch they wanted, and that's why
here's Grant.
Clear out. I got Devontae.
Clear out. Nice bounce pass. Loses it. Gets the ball back. Winslow open for three. Drains it at the buzzer. with the shot clock going down. 82-77. Blazers up by 5.
Give him credit. 82-77.
Here's Devontae Graham. Murphy for 3. Can't cut it to 2.
Very strong on the
There's a little on the rebound.
point game.
Watford
And as long as you keep
gives it over to
generating
Winslow.
points, if your coach Chauncey Billups and the Portland Trailblazers, this gives you more time to sit Anthony Simons.
Right, without Simons.
Winslow over to Watford. Watford gives the ball to Grant. Grant guarded by Ingram. Sizes him up. Mid-range. Drains it.
Timeout calls? No. 7-point game. Biggest
84-77. 7-point game. Blazers up 84-77. 7-point game.
This zone has done wonders for the Portland Trailblazers.
This 2-3 cross 3-2 zone is giving them problems. Zion trying to go around. Can't finish.
Didn't get enough of him. And he tried to curl it home. We've seen
Here's
that.
Wofford.
It's gonna be
Gives it over to Winslow. They're doing this with Simmons on the bench, who had 19 in the third quarter. Oh, tough pass. But it was deflected, I
That's
think.
pretty typical of how this game is going.
8:44 remaining,
It's a pass
7-point game.
that no one was going to catch. Right?
But it's off. The
But it's
Pels.
tough trade.
Right.
McCollum back in.
CJ's into the game.
No one was going to catch that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Not
hot.
even the official.
Yeah, hot. That
it
basically
deflected
three guys.
Eubanks off of Eubanks' hand and then hit Murphy in the face.
Detritus. Can't help
Oh, you can't get beat back door, falling asleep.
it.
As it just happened as Winslow gets the dunk, and it's an 86-77 game. So with 8:37 remaining, I mean, you can't allow that if you're the Pelicans to fall asleep like that and just allow a guy to go straight down the cup, easy basket, to now push the lead to 9. So with 8:37 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 86-77, Blazers lead by 9 over the Pelicans here in the Smoothie King Center. No, that's embarrassing. You cannot allow a backdoor layup like that where nobody's paying attention. Excuse me. Crispy, crunchy chicken. My question is, what do they put in that stuff? Shout out to Effect Butters. He says, is Herbert Jones still in? Herbert Jones right now I think he's out on, wait, is he in? I'm gonna have to recheck when it comes back. Garrett Temple's still hurt. Or is he not in the rotation? And he's not playing? Who in the world is this guy? What is he doing? Better yet, what is he doing? Better yet, what is he doing? Oh, damn, shorty cute. No. Guys, hit that like button. Let me check the starting lineup. Who's on the floor right now for both teams? That'll let me know if he's in. Any minute now. No, Jones is not on the floor right now. He's not on the floor. Trey Murphy is, but he's not. Is that your attempt at a floss, sir? Yo, this guy's doing too much.
On it. Cashback made easy. By Osher, official healthcare provider of the New Orleans.
So yeah, Herb Jones is out. He's not on the floor right now.
Your seat. In his seat. Pels have been outscored 35-20 in the second half. Now, the Pels had only 5 turnovers in the first half. They've got 15.
86-77.
They've beaten themselves with unforced errors, and they've also been outscored 18-4.
So think about what you're saying, Joe. You have 10 turnovers. Basically with 37 to go in the game. So you have 10 turnovers almost in the third quarter alone.
I want to thank everybody serving overseas.
8:32 remaining. Here's Brandon Ingram. Kicks it out. Trey Murphy with the fake. They give it over to Jones, who's in the game for 3. Drains it. Herb Jones is in the game. Knocks down the 3-pointer. It's an 86-79 game. Oh, it's a 2? Thought it was a 3. 7-point game. Here's Winslow. Gives it over to Jeremy Grant. Being guarded by Ingram. Look at Ingram playing tight defense, but he's got to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. No reach. Grant taking it to Ingram. Takes a tough fall away. Good defense by Ingram without fouling. Offensive rebound. Nazir Little drives left, goes with a strong hand. He scores plus a foul. That's terrible defense. You can't let him go off the strong hand like that.
They should be. Because you have guys right now that are making energy plays and taking advantage of the opportunity of the minutes that they've been given.
You have CJ McCollum on him. You take him off the dribble. That's a bad foul.
And CJ got him right across the forehead.
So there's Cyril Little.
89-79 as he makes a 3-point play. Blazers up by 10.
And they're doing all this right now with no Anthony Simons.
Nope.
Yeah, he's well rested, isn't he? And they beat the Suns in Phoenix without Simons and without Lillard.
Phoenix ought to be more embarrassed with that. 89-79. Zion goes around, up, and he's going to draw the foul.
On the base now, other end of the floor. It'll be a block, and he's going to the free throw line. So Eubanks, you knew he needed help. It game over.
And Watford did a really good job of rotating over.
Yeah, he's close to with that.
That was good rotation help right there, but they called the foul.
So the clock is stopped with 7:37 to play.
10-point game. Here's Zion at the free throw line. Makes it.
We saw what happened last night. Right. Elks responded. They got it done down the stretch. So it's nothing new for them in a deficit late.
But the difference with tonight,
89-80, 9-point game. Zion trying to cut it to 8.
Portland's playing his own. So to actually work yourself
And he does. 89-81. Yes, I said Herbert Jones made a 3. Yes, he did. He did on the last possession.
Justice
Winslow over to Watford. Jump. Is there Little? Eubanks. Over to Little.
He can shoot
Fakes. Shoots it. Miss. Offensive rebound by Eubanks. On the cut, goes up, and a foul. They're getting, the Pelicans are getting hurt by allowing offensive rebounds.
Give them second chances.
Right, because what Chauncey Billups and that coaching staff are not going to allow is what they saw last night. They're not going to allow B.I. to go one-on-one like he did last night. They're not going to allow Zion the opportunity to go one-on-one. That's the whole purpose of them playing a zone this entire second half.
As Little misses the free throw.
The strike.
They get a big break. So, yeah, Herbert Jones hit a 3.
Scott Brooks, who you know I know for many, many years.
Many.
And at the highest level. Well, the power ball is still disappointed. Man, that's tough. It's up to 4.
How many points did you project Herbert Jones to have tonight? Or at least how many threes he was supposed to make for tonight's game?
7:13 to play. Only get 1 of 2. Back to a 9.
Only makes 1 out of 2 free throws, 90-81.
CJ's out there with Zion. Brandon Ingram. Zion and Brandon Ingram both with 4 fouls. Hurt Jones, Trey Murphy.
And now they've gone to man.
So give it to Zion, which they do.
Zion goes up with the left hand, too short. And that's going to stay with the Pelicans.
Zion, but there was something inside.
Director says, let's go Portland.
Defense line official. 14 of the shot clock of a second chance opportunity.
Let's see if the Pelicans take advantage of this. And the ball is deflected. Portland's really paying attention. How about their effort on defense despite missing two starters?
You give it up to this Portland Trailblazers team because they play small the majority of the night.
And they missed their best setters.
I bet that Jones will make more than 9.5 points.
And they have competed. They have used their quickness. They've been disrupted defensively.
Ball inbounded to Zion. Zion puts the ball on the floor, goes up, and that's going to be offensive foul. Oh, they called a blocking foul. So that's an and-1. Zion's going to go to the free throw line for a 3-point play.
And he turned and looked at his bench to challenge it, and then he turned back around and said, oh, okay. So somebody on the bench told him that Watford was inside the restricted area.
Both heels inside the area.
So now Zion could cut the game to 6. Yeah, Zion's playing.
The strike. And converts.
I tell you, it's amazing to watch Zion drive by guards.
He's super fast. That first step is amazing.
Right. We saw him do it last
90-84.
night. Seeing him do it tonight to different guys on the perimeter. That last possession went right around.
Zion's explosive, so it's the first step.
It'll be Winslow.
Winslow in the post. And a foul.
Call a reach. Now you're out of challenges. You use your only challenge. Winslow's going to the free throw line.
Herbert Jones in the game commits the foul, which will put Justice Winslow at the free throw line to shoot two.
So it's going to be Justice Winslow, former draft choice of the Miami Heat. He was taken.
Here is the first. It is good. 91-84.
Season. His dad played with Elijah Wan, Clyde Slamajama, Clyde Drexler. So a legacy. Dad with the Houston Cougars. And 1 of 2 stays at 7. Gotta get Brandon Ingram.
Miss by the free throw. 91-84. Oh no, that's an offensive foul. Ooh, Zion. Careful. They call the block.
Pels are in the bonus the rest of the way. The Pels are already out of fouls. So is Portland. It's going to be a long time. We have nowhere to go.
Damn, I thought Zion twisted his foot.
Until something changes, because they're going to have to do something. And I think what Chauncey's going to do, he's going to challenge this one.
Yeah, but did Winslow jump over into position? That's going to be the key. Was he there and beat him to the spot? And Winslow's in there. Let's face it. He's a personal guy, not a shooter, but he's a good defender.
Yes, he is.
That's how he stayed 8 years in the league.
And looks like we're going to take a commercial break just for a little bit. 6:32 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Score is 91-84. Blazers lead by 7. Thank you, Director. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't. Smash that like button. So they say, Zion looks good. But I think they're gonna challenge to whether that's a block or is that gonna be an offensive foul on Zion. I thought it was an offensive foul. Damn, that Pelicans girl was mad cute. Damn. Man, she thick too. Damn, my man just covered that hoodie just all the way in. Like, what's up? Yeah. Oh, nice red shoes to complement the Pelicans outfits. Man, she got some thick thighs. Again, all serve and respect purposes. I'm just noticing a woman's beauty. That's all it is. All right, guys, back to live action.
Zion is going to the line right now on an unsuccessful challenge to shoot 2.
Zion to the free throw line.
And you can see Winslow's falling back before he actually takes the contact. This is a close call because it's bang, but I think it actually looks more like a block if he's still down. It looked more like a charge when it was full speed.
Right.
Look at that. And Zion slipped. So I almost thought that he got himself injured on that play.
12 for Brandon, 16 off the bench for Trey.
Yeah, you can tell Zion got into shape this year. All right, here's Zion at the free throw line.
Down the stretch last night in Chicago, it was kind of a 1-2 punch of Zion and Brandon Ingram.
Here's his first free throw. It is good.
It was a last 5:07 last night where B.I. took over and had 14 points.
I mean, there's still 6 remaining here.
I said to you while we were away, you're going to need another source because they're going to get the ball out of Zion.
It's a matter of time, and that's when that other
Here's
source.
Zion on the free throw. Can't hit.
1 of 2 for Zion. A 6-point lead for Portland with 6 plus to play.
This is the free throw, 91-85.
Squad last year.
Winslow over to Watford. Simons back on the floor, got a considerable amount of rest. With the Blazers still keeping the pressure on the Pelicans. Jeremy Grant, 1-on-1. Goes up, and he scores.
That was easy on a strong
Way
set.
too easy.
8-point game. 8-point game.
Jeremy Grant's been fantastic tonight. He's been really good
Under
tonight.
control.
Right.
It's what he wants.
Brandon Ingram shoots it. Drains the shot within space. Gets the freedom he wants. Gets to his spot. Knocks it down. 93-87.
To close his will down here, it's going to come down to this end and actually getting stopped.
Winslow.
Getting an opportunity to get out in transition and get the energy back in this arena.
Over to Simons. Simons bounce pass. He's wild. And then nice pass by Watford to Little for the dunk. I thought they were going to call an offensive foul.
On the well-timed cut. Back to 8, 95-87.
Here's Ingram. Bounce pass.
Zion's got some space. He's going to spin.
Zion spin and foul.
It's hard to guard that man. Because you can see Watford is sitting back and he's waiting to take that contact right outside the restricted area.
All right, Zion back to the free throw line.
He's waiting to take that contact, and Zion just spun right. He puts you in a position almost to have to foul him.
Grant knew it right away. Good play.
Which is why he raised his hand.
Back to the free throw line.
Zion makes it 95-88.
6.2 possession game once again with another make. Josh Hart back.
Josh Hart
is going to sit down.
back in.
Minutes for Nasir Little tonight for this squad.
Nasir Little played great.
15 points, 4 rebounds. He made the most of his opportunities tonight.
Zion makes both.
The deficit is 6. As you said, can you get stops?
They got to get stops. 95-89, 6-point game.
Simons waiting for the handoff, but he couldn't get to it. Good D by CJ.
Ready to Grant.
5 on the shot clock. Grant's going up. Back to the
Grant go up. Oh.
It's late in the shot clock.
Oh. Whoa, man, move.
8-point game. Inside of 5 to play.
97-89, 8-point game.
22 on the make. Zion with Watford.
Zion pushes with the body, step through. Ingram kicks it out, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
So he pushed back the foot to kind of launch, and that is the 16th turnover. 16-7 in turnovers tonight. There's the difference in the game right there.
That's a heck of a move by Jeremy Grant.
Heck of a
Last
move.
time you said he went to his strong side. This time he goes between his legs from his strong side to his weak side and finishes off the wrong leg.
They can't get stops, can they?
97-89.
Difference right now.
Simons
8-point game.
gives it up. Watford kicks it out. Grant for 3. Oh my God, drains it.
That's the most fresh guy on the floor right now as far as legs are concerned.
Grant is cooking tonight. Ingram.
Trying to create some space. Find CJ.
Good passing by the Pelicans, but Zion gets blocked. Gets his own ball back. And he's going to be fouled.
Got to make them, and then the clock is stopped. You can score. That's the positive there. But you can't trade a couple of free throws for 3 balls.
Well, right now, you can't trade a couple of free throws for 2s either.
It's right now 12-9 in made 3s. So it's an 11-point game.
Zion Williamson at the free throw line to shoot 2.
8 points off made 3s. They're also a plus 17 in points off turnovers, and that's really the difference.
Zion misses another free throw.
It is 21-4 as the Pels have 16 turnovers.
Shout out to Director 7. Cheer for his Blazers tonight on the spread.
Not been a good matchup for the Pels. 11-point game.
Zion makes the second.
Back to 10. And it's rare when the Pels are dominated like they have been in the paint, 42-34. So
Shout out to K Sports Talk, guys. Make sure to go hit that subscribe button for K Sports Talk. Simons gets doubled. Watford he traveled. He traveled. Too many steps. He traveled.
You're putting the responsibility on someone that's not accustomed to making plays at this time of the game.
So that'll be a turnover for the Blazers.
You're keeping the ball out of Anthony Simons' hands. You're keeping the ball out of Jeremy Grant's hand.
Yeah, the trap on Simons pays
Hit the like button.
So inside of 4 to play.
All right, under 4 minutes remaining. Pelicans down 10, 190. Ingram in and out. Stops his dribble. Can't find anybody. Sits back. Pulls up. Short.
It was a late contest by Josh Hart.
And a foul on Brandon Ingram.
For Portland with 3:32 to play and a smart play. So free throws coming up for Justice Winslow. They have dominated the second half.
And that's
Yes, they
6 for
have.
Beyond.
He is gone.
Until the free.
Look at the leg contest by
So
Josh
Brandon
Hart.
Ingram has fouled out.
When you think you're wide open and then you see an arm come over your right eye to contest that shot, it really throws your rhythm off.
Yeah.
So Brandon's done.
And Ingram is
tonight with his
frustrated.
6th
You can see
foul.
it in his
He finishes
face.
with 14 points and 5 boards.
Brandon's
To
done.
12 shots.
Shot 50% from the field, though.
So Portland, like Utah, one of the best stories in this early part of the season. As Winslow gets the first of
Justice
two.
Winslow knocks down the first free throw. 101-90.
They have hit. Now, tonight they're only shooting 44%, but for their last 6 games, they have hit better than 50% from the field.
And Winslow makes both.
Too.
102-90.
Now they have their biggest lead of the game at 12.
Here's CJ.
3.5 to play. It'll be CJ.
CJ for 3 on the pull-up. No, he's been off all game.
The entire evening, that's kind of been the story. CJ, after 3 of 13 last night, is now 6 of 14 against his old team, and a
Ouch.
timeout as Chauncey wants to call a play.
All right, so with 17 remaining here in this fourth quarter in this game, Chauncey's trying to call out a play, and it's going to be a 102-90 Portland Trail Blazers leads that they lead by 12. What hurt the Pelicans is that they turned the ball over way too much. Oh, those are 72 and 10 Jordan 10s. Excuse me. Yep, they are. Are we focusing on kicks wear or is it just shoe wear in the audience? Dang, I wish they show a picture of my kicks. Oh, wow, those are some gold ones. Don't know if I ever will wear those, though. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case.
Moved around, but he knew what he wanted to do, whether it was in Denver, in Detroit, and now with the Portland Trail Blazers, a skilled wing.
And this is a young man that bet on himself. You know, in his rookie year, he averaged 6 points a game. And now this season,
Jeremy Grant has improved all the way.
Time in the gym. Attention to your craft.
Yep.
This is what
Shout out to K.
Remember
He says
and he said, you know what, I feel I'm good enough.
Grant with 27 points. He's averaging 18 on the season.
That's right.
Now out of the timeout, up by 12.
Walker.
They
No,
set up
Winslow.
for Simon's
Oh.
free ball. Trail pick it up.
Simons misses a 3. They would have put him on
Every
15.
possession, you got a scratch. Down 12.
Call him.
He's fronted. Watford fronting. Zion.
But right now, you're gonna
Zion trying to go 1, almost loses the ball.
They're only getting 2.
Gets the ball back, spins, goes up, and he scores.
Makes it a 10-point game.
He's really got to work on his skill set
He's up to
because
26.
when they start to take that away, he's going to have to be able to finish with his other hand and knock down some mid-range jump shots.
2.5 left. Blazers.
2.5 minutes remaining, 10-point game, 102-92. Anthony Simons, guarded by Herb Jones, switches by McCullough, so he gets the point guard matchup. Starts to drive left, pulls up on the tough mid-range shot, fading to the side, misses. Here's McCullough.
Spinning away from Josh
CJ
Hart.
McCullough shoots it. No.
Story of his night.
Yeah.
Last night,
Story,
too.
yeah. So a story of the last.
That ball is rimming out.
Last
a
night, too.
lot.
Last 24 hours.
So CJ's game
Bringing the rim into the equation.
continues being left in Charlotte.
6 of 16 for CJ. So Portland about to raise their record to 9-3, 6-1 on the road.
One pass.
Game of the game with the fewest home games. That's Josh Hart. That's
Josh Hart with a jump shot. Knocks it down. 104-92.
The fewest home games in the NBA. Now CJ.
CJ, left-handed pass. Murphy for 3. No.
Larry kept it alive for CJ. And
Zion for 3. He drains it. It's a 9-point game. You got to get a stop.
Zion with the the triple.
133 remaining. 93 seconds remaining.
29 on 9 of 14 for the field.
Simon.
I tell you, I talk to fans about this constantly. Sometimes the hardest games to win
One-on-one.
is when you have to
Flare
face
screen.
the team with
Simons kicks it out. Deep penetration. Hart with the fake. Hesitation. Baseline with the reverse. And it's good. Great patience. And gives the Blazers a 106-95 lead.
Yeah, and other teams, by the way, are going to
Reaching under a minute remaining.
Teams are going to play zone all the time against the Pels.
As Jones misses the three.
Right, and what that does
And the Blazers should win this game.
You just referenced this a minute.
In the meantime, let me look at the comment section. Clay Sports says Louis future number 1 pick Victor Wembanyama will be active on Team France this weekend for the World Cup. Get to see what he does this weekend. Oh, that's sweet. What time is the game? And the ball is deflected out of bounds by Herb Jones off the pass from Simons over to, was that Waterford? All right, they're looking to inbound. Grant, late in the shot clock, shoots the three-pointer, can't hit. Rebound is off to C.J. McCollum. 32 seconds, and Grant with the steal. I mean, it's over. They might as well just let it go. This game is over. This game is over. It's an 11-point lead. Pelicans didn't have their best of. Give the Blazers zone defense a lot of credit. Jeremy Grant also for stepping up with 27 big points. Stepped up. Mm-mm-mm. 6.7 seconds remaining. And how about this? No Damian Lillard, no Jusuf Nurkic, no Keon Johnson. And the Blazers come in.
It's off turnovers by 17. And that'll do it.
And beat the Pelicans at home for a final score of 106-95. And as a result, the Pelicans now go to 500 at 6-6. In the meantime, how about these Portland Trailblazers, man? With this win, they go to 9-3. 6 games above 500. They've won 9 of their first 12 games. And then contend for, for one of the best records in the NBA. How about that? Oh, that's right. I forgot Jackson Hayes didn't even play tonight. How about Zion tonight? 29 points, 6 rebounds, 10 out of 15 at the free throw line, 9 of 14 from the field. Zion has to work on that skill because I feel like in the playoffs, he's going to be too predictable and he might not be a factor. Now, I could tell that Zion's one of those that doesn't really let bad play affect what he can do in other areas on the floor, but he's definitely going to need to improve his skills because teams in the playoffs are going to take that left hand away and he's going to have to find a way to adjust. Man. But this game is over, though. Zion with 29, Grant with 27. Brandon Ingram started off great. He started off hot. He's had 10 points in the first quarter, but he only finished with 14. And he fouled out. This was a horrible showing by the Pelicans. They should have won this game, especially when you're missing Damian Lillard and you're missing Nurkic. This game should have been in the bag, but instead you struggled. And that happens. Simmons, they couldn't stop him in the third quarter. Shout out to G Money. He says Simmons, Dame. Oh, by the way, G Money, now that you're here, real quick, can you choose the game? Can you choose the game for tomorrow? And I'll try to set it up, and then I'll send you the invite for the game tomorrow night. So just pick the game. Send me an email for the game that you want to do, and then I'll set it up, and then we could just piggyback off from there. So just email me the game that you want to do. It's not even if you want from me. So pick the game, and I'll do it. for tomorrow. Just let me know, G Money. K Sports Talk says I'm streaming the game on Friday Eastern time with Vic for the France one. Oh yeah, I'll definitely try to be there for sure. And got to give support to K Sports Talk. I mean, you've been one of my great supporters from the minute that you got discovered my channel, but that's obviously due to Valhalla Sports. So shout out to Valhalla wherever you are, and make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel as well. Also, I got to give some breaking news also on this channel. I just want to let you guys know that I have reached 7 million. I repeat, your boy Louis Sports Network has reached 7 million views on his videos. And like I always say, I thank all of you, from unknown strangers who've watched to the people that I know that I love and care have watched all of my videos and shorts. We've reached 7 million views. So we're almost at 10 million. We're almost at 10 million views. I definitely worked hard for sure, but at the same time, it's like you guys helped me along the way. It was teamwork. It was teamwork. I can't take the credit all alone. It's teamwork that you guys do. It's what's helping me. It's what's helping me. I mean, I get constant emails all the time from YouTube Creation. They're telling me, you're doing amazing. The percentages of Mercury and people subscribing and liking and commenting on just about anything that you do. But you guys are the ones that make it happen. So I appreciate you guys. So thank you very much. It's gone a long way. So I wouldn't be here without you guys, man. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Blessings to all of you. But Anthony Simons was balling, man. He had 19 in the third. Pelicans had no answer for him. They were very sloppy with the basketball. Too many turnovers in the second half. CJ McCollum was awful. He was awful last night, despite the fact that the Pelicans won. And tonight, he had too many shots went in and out tonight. And I don't know. I feel like CJ McCollum's shot is too flat for me. Like, when he shoots far, he doesn't have enough arc on his shot, so his shot seems short. And a lot of times, even when he does have good arc, the ball rims out. Shout out to K Sports Talk, who says, awesome, Louis, 7 million. Congrats. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to be checking out some NBA news for sure. G Money, once again, let me know the game that you want to do through by email, and I'll definitely set the stuff up, and I'll definitely invite you in to be able to do the game. So just let me know, bro. From the Louis Sports Network, it is your boy Louis saying, bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. Pelicans lose this one, 106-95. Blazers now move to 9-3 without Damian Lillard playing in this one and Nurkic. So shout out to the chat. Appreciate everybody that was here. Make sure to like, make sure to share, make sure to subscribe. We chat together, we're family together. We stream together, family for life. Y'all already know what it is. Time to cue that outro music. Have a great night, and we'll be back on tomorrow.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan, I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me. Because, you can't compare